My dear son-in-law, bring me a towel.
It's quite strange today, but Marina insists that Felix help her. Felix doesn't want to, but Marina keeps pestering him. She keeps doing this, so Felix has no choice but to agree. Felix closes his eyes and opens the door a crack. He reaches in to hand her the towel.
Come in a bit more. Come a bit closer.
Felix does as she says, but as Felix's hand moves down, Marina suddenly turns around, opens the door, and tightly hugs Felix.
Mom? You.
Felix instinctively tries to push Marina away, but he finds he can't. Marina is holding him tightly. Felix has been suffering from a terminal illness. Sometimes he feels completely weak, like what he feels now.
Felix, I'm your mother-in-law. How could you do this? You are such a beast.
Marina starts screaming loudly, as if she's gone crazy.
Mom, what is this?
The sound of footsteps could be heard. A man and a woman burst through the door.
Felix, you are such a beast. What are you doing to my mom?
Sienna Sawyer strides over. She slaps Felix across the face.
Honey,
Honey? Who's your honey here?
My daughter, you finally came. You must stand up for me here this time.
Mom, it's not like that. Why frame me?
I'm framing you. It was clearly you who tried to rape me. You are such a beast.
Felix, I'm going to divorce you. You dare do this to my mom. Have you no shame? Worse than an animal.
Sienna, it's not what you think.
We've just recorded the video. Felix, just accept your fate. We're getting divorced tomorrow. You'll leave with nothing.
A heavy blow. Even if he is slow, Felix immediately understands he has been set up by Marina and Sienna.
Sienna, why?
Why? Felix, you're just a poor loser. You think you deserve me? If it weren't for your family having this one apartment, you think you could marry me? I wouldn't even have looked at you twice.
Felix now turns pale.
Sienna, are you so stubborn?
For 3 years, he has worked tirelessly in this family. He never thought this would be the result.
Sienna, why bother talking to him? Give the evidence to the police. Insulting his mother-in-law is a great offense. Let him rot in jail.
Who are you?
Felix, he's Frank Gordon, a famous rich heir in River City. He's my boyfriend now. To tell you the truth, Frank and I have been dating for a year. This whole year, I've been in his bed every night.
You have no shame.
Furiously, he couldn't help but rush over to hit Frank.
You adulterers cheated on me. Heaven will punish you.
Felix, please, wake up now. See the reality. You don't deserve me. Get out yourself now.
It's my home. It's my house. You should leave here.
You insulted my mom. I'll petition the court for you to leave with nothing. Will the house still be yours then?
How can you be so vicious?
Don't come back to this house again.
I'll fight you now.
Felix goes all out. He gets up off the floor. With a vicious look, he grabs Marina's hair.
Murder is happening here.
Someone, beat him to death.
Several black-suited bodyguards rush in. They punch and kick Felix hard.
Mr. Gordon, he has fallen unconscious now.
Throw him out.
Outside Felix's house is a road. Felix has been thrown onto the middle of the road, covered in blood, looking like a dead dog. In his dazed state, Felix seems to see an ethereal, white-bearded old man.
I'm your ancestor, unbound patriarch. Today, I will bequeath unto you the mystic jade art, heal the world, and bring salvation.
A slight pain pierces Felix's mind. He lets out a cry and wakes up, gasping for breath heavily. His forehead gets sweaty, but soon he clearly perceives a warm current rising from his lower abdomen, and he could clearly see a cyan-colored gas there.
This is all real, not a dream. This is all real, not a dream.
Felix felt waves of shock inside.
You're awake.
Just then, a voice as soothing as an oriole sounds. Before his eyes is a face so stunningly beautiful it could captivate anyone. Her figure is exceptional too.
So beautiful. Who are you?
This is River City First Hospital. Felix quickly realizes it.
You're okay?
The beauty doesn't answer Felix. Her eyes are widened. She seems to be astonished.
I'm quite fine.
Felix flexes his arms and is surprised to find not only is he fine, but he feels like he has boundless energy. He remembers being hit by a car.
Good to hear.
After being surprised, Renata Jones resumes her usual aloof demeanor.
No matter what, I was driving carelessly. Here's 1 million. Let's pretend today never happened.
1 million? Who is this woman? Offering $1 million at once? Take the money back. I'm fine after all.
This man looks ordinary. 1 million for someone like him should be a huge sum. He's not tempted?
Renata looks at Felix with newfound respect.
Miss, time for your medicine.
Just then, a voluptuous woman enters the hospital ward. Though she takes the medicine, her expression remains pained.
Are you sick?
Yeah, since childhood. Not life-threatening, but tormenting me for years.
Miss Jones, we're powerless against your condition. It can't be cured, only managed with long-term medication.
I know that.
George Kidd, the renowned master physician in the capital, couldn't treat it, let alone in River City.
Perhaps I can cure your illness.
The entire ward falls silent.
Are you a doctor?
I'm not a doctor, but I can cure her.
Don't spout nonsense if you're not a doctor. What if you kill her? Can you bear the result?
Kid, do you even know who this lady here is? Take the money and get lost. Acting impressive? And then trying to extort more money from us. Kid, I've seen plenty of your kind.
I really can cure her.
Even the master physician George, a national expert, couldn't cure her. How could you do it?
Others can't. It doesn't mean I can't. If you won't let me try, forget it.
Wait,
Renata grows interested in him, finding him different from other men.
What's up here?
you can try, but if you fail in treating me, you'll pay for it. Still want to try?
Though this woman appears radiant, a dark aura shrouds her head. She'll likely die soon.
Remember, heal the world and bring salvation.
I'll do it.
What are your chances?
100%.
Madman. He's truly a madman.
Even the hospital's experts couldn't find anything wrong with her illness. Felix is just an unknown young man. Felix is just an unknown young man. How could he cure Renata's illness?
He must have hit his head and gone mad.
The doctor says disdainfully.
If you trust me, just lie down. I'll perform acupuncture.
Acupuncture?
Renata blinks her beautiful big eyes. She finds it novel.
Who even uses acupuncture these days? It's utterly ridiculous. Miss Jones, you must be very cautious. This kid's background is unknown.
Renata's abdominal pain intensifies. These moments are the most agonizing, unbearable times for her.
Let him treat me. My lady, say no more.
Now, she has no choice but to try anything. Desperate measures needed. The doctor crosses his arms, waiting to see Felix fail. If this guy fails, offending Renata, he couldn't handle the outcome.
I shouldn't think nonsense, but it really feels so soft. Very much like velvet.
Kathy Swift snickers incessantly nearby. She is convinced Felix is taking advantage of Renata.
10 minutes and you're still at it?
Mason Lee also sneers. Even Renata is getting angry. If you want to take advantage, this isn't the way. Suddenly, a warm current flows through her lower abdomen. After that, she immediately feels the pain subside significantly. A blissful expression shows on her face.
I'm feeling so comfortable now. Kathy, don't speak now.
Kathy's eyes widen. She couldn't believe it.
Remove needles in 10 minutes, and you will be nearly cured. But you'll need regular massages afterward. Keep this for 1 month.
In 10 minutes? Kid, don't you think you're crazy? Miss Jones's illness even baffled Mr. Kidd, the national physician master. You cured her in 10 minutes? Just quit bragging now.
Well, believe it or not.
If she is not cured, you should be ready to face my lady's wrath.
Time passes minute by minute. Soon, 9 minutes pass. Renata's face suddenly contorts with increased pain. The pain in her lower abdomen grows fiercer.
10 minutes already. You haven't cured me.
There's still 1 minute left.
Felix is frowning.
What difference does 1 minute make?
Kathy sneers.
Felix, you may leave.
So, you know me? How do you know my name?
Not really. You can just leave. My lady, you're just letting him go like that? It's compensation for calling off the engagement. Calling off the engagement? He's the one you were betrothed to before birth? Heavens, someone like him.
Renata now regards Felix with utter disappointment. She has come to River City primarily at her family's request. To conduct investment projects. And second, to find her fiancé arranged before birth. If this man has real ability, she might consider him. But if he's worthless...
He's nothing but a charlatan.
Right at that moment, Renata changes her expression. She feels a wave of nausea and couldn't help but retch up a mass of black filth. Immediately after, she feels refreshed, and the illness that has tormented her vanishes.
I'm actually cured? Quick, help me up. Find Felix.
Felix glances at the phone number. He frowns involuntarily. It was Sienna calling.
Sienna, it's you. What's up?
Felix says coldly.
You think I want to call you? You good for nothing? Get back here and sign the divorce papers.
Sienna, you're such a wretch. One day, I'll make you kneel before me and apologize.
He arrives at Prosperity Community. Felix walks into his house. Sienna and her mother Marina are sitting in the living room, along with Frank. Frank has his arm around Sienna, one hand constantly stroking her slender waist. Sienna is enjoying it. This scene makes Felix burn with fury.
Felix, you useless trash. Just in time. Hurry and sign the divorce papers. Then you leave with nothing.
She slams the divorce papers on the table and says aggressively,
With nothing? Dream on. My dad left this house to me. You won't get it!
Now that I'm with Frank, you think I care about this house of yours? How laughable it is. I just want to keep it for my mom. Hurry up. Sign it now and get out yourself.
Don't push me too far.
What if we bully you? You spineless turtle. What can you do to us?
Felix is so angry that he gnashes his teeth.
Honey, Mom, look at him. This trash is furious now.
The three laugh their heads off. Just then, a red Porsche pulls up at the door. Renata and Kathy get out. Arriving at the door, Renata doesn't enter immediately. She stands quietly by the door, watching everything inside.
This guy is being humiliated like this. I bet he'll definitely turtle up as a coward.
Kathy looks coldly inside and says disdainfully.
I'm not so sure.
Renata is smiling meaningfully.
My lady, why do you always speak up for him? He just got really very lucky in helping cure your illness. Even George, the national physician, couldn't cure my illness. How could Felix just be lucky? He must have genuine talent. Just wait and see. I don't think he'll turtle up.
Kathy purses her lips, unconvinced. She doesn't know why, but she just dislikes Felix.
Sign it now, you useless waste.
In your dreams. I won't sign. You won't get my father's house.
Not signing, huh? Fine. I'll report that video of you insulting my mom to the police. Are you signing or not?
Sienna, how can your family be so shameless?
Who are you calling shameless?
If it had happened in the past, Felix wouldn't have fought back. But now, he has accepted the inheritance of Unbound Patriarch. Not only has his body been transformed, but he's also gained the healing sight. This has made Felix confident and strong.
What are you doing, you waste?
She is clearly surprised by Felix's actions.
I used to think Sienna loved me, but now I see her true colors. I see all of you clearly. From now on, you can't bully me again.
Felix lets out a cold laugh.
You're asking for it.
Frank immediately walks over. He is about to kick Felix. Felix immediately pushes Marina aside and kicks back at Frank. Bang! Frank is kicked flying.
You darned.
Honey, are you okay now?
I'm fine.
Frank's face is terrifyingly dark.
Felix, how dare you beat Frank?
Not just him. I'm going to hit you too.
You really dare?
Slap. Without hesitation, Felix slaps Sienna across the face.
Why wouldn't I dare?
Felix stares at Sienna coldly. Sienna freezes, incredulous. Felix was once a submissive coward. How dare he hit her?
You dare commit domestic violence? Compensate for my losses, or I'll call the police.
I'll give you however much, but don't ever bother Felix again.
The sound of high heels echoes and approaches. Renata walks in. She is like a snow lotus, sacred and inviolable. Frank is nearly speechless, staring at the woman, as if a fairy has descended from heaven.
Good for you, Felix. Not even divorced, and you've already found yourself such a seductress?
You cheated during our marriage. Why kick me out with nothing?
I have evidence that you wanted to rape my mother.
Who would want to rape such an old hag?
What did you say, you filthy wretch? Who exactly are you?
Who I am is none of your business. Take this money, and don't bother Felix again.
Renata throws a bank card on the ground and tries to pull Felix away.
So funny. You think throwing us a bank card will get rid of us?
Mom, there is real money in this card. $10 million.
10 million?
Marina is very much stunned. Even Frank is quite astonished. Who is this woman? His family is rich. Who is this woman? His family is rich, but they can't just casually fork over 10 million.
Sorry about that.
It's nothing.
What brings you here?
I'm here to thank you.
Thank me?
Felix then remembers something. He says happily,
Your illness was cured?
Yes, I'm cured.
Felix feels a surge of happiness. Through this, he can confirm Unbound Patriarch's legacy is real.
Where are you headed next?
I don't know. Sienna has taken my house. Nowhere to go.
How about this? I have an empty place in River City. You saved me. It's yours now.
But
There are no buts.
Renata pulls Felix into the car.
You cured me. That's an immense kindness. I must repay you for that.
She knows her illness well. If it can't be cured before she turns 24, she will pass away. Felix essentially gives her a second life. It's indeed an immense kindness.
is this your place?
Yes, haven't been here for long.
Felix is hesitating.
It's too much. I can't take it.
Can't take it? This is your reward for curing me. My illness was terminal. Even renowned physician George couldn't cure it. So it's like you gave me a second life. To me, it's an immense kindness.
Renata looks at Felix with a serious expression.
If you don't accept it, I'll feel guilty.
Felix pauses for a moment. Finally, he nods and says,
All right. I'll accept it for now. You must continue with follow-up treatments. Please come see me every 3 days or once a week.
Okay, got it.
After Renata leaves, Felix walks around the villa alone. He can't help but marvel.
It is a great place. The concentration of spiritual energy is higher.
According to Unbound Patriarch's words, the richer the spiritual energy, the faster mystic jade art can be cultivated.
I'll cultivate for now and bring my mom here later.
It is 10 million. That woman is really quite rich.
She's never seen so much money in her life.
Maybe that promiscuous woman earned it by sleeping around with other men. Frank, we can't just let this go.
Thinking about how cocky Felix was earlier really pisses me off.
Don't worry. I'll find someone to teach him a proper lesson.
Felix's behavior today truly surprises Frank and the others. In the past, that loser Felix wouldn't fight back or talk back to them. Today, it was like he went crazy.
Who to turn to?
Mr. Harold Lear.
It's best to break his legs. We'll make her cough up another 10 million then. Otherwise, this isn't over.
Now, they are convinced Renata earns her money by selling her body. By now, they are convinced Renata earns her money by selling her body. She's no rich family heiress, but a promiscuous woman.
Yeah, drain that wretch of every penny she has. See if she can act arrogant.
At the Bayview Villa, Felix spends the entire night cultivating mystic jade art. Indeed, this mystic jade art is miraculous. Felix stays up all night, yet he is still full of energy by morning, brimming with vitality. Standing on the villa's balcony, Felix thinks,
What a pity. If only I could set up a formation.
according to Unbound Patriarch, cultivation requires abundant spiritual energy and rare natural treasures. Felix currently has no money, so he can't afford expensive medicinal herbs. But he recalls his grandpa left behind some jade pendants. They contain spirit and can serve as formation cores. Thinking of this, Felix leaves the villa. He hails a taxi to his mother's home. After Felix gets married, Susan doesn't want to disturb the couple's life, hoping they can have a child early, so she moves alone to an old house in the slums. Ironically, for 3 years, Sienna didn't bear Felix a child. She didn't even let him touch her hand, and she even cheated on him for a year.
Mom,
As soon as he enters, he sees Susan cooking. Susan is a woman in her 40s. Although her face is weathered, one can still discern that she must have been a beauty in her youth.
It's you, Felix. Why didn't you tell me you were coming?
Mom, it's been a while since I visited you.
Felix, how are things between you and Sienna? Considered having kids.
Susan's health isn't good, so Felix doesn't want to tell her the truth now, fearing she can't bear it.
Mom, we're fine.
Hearing this, Susan finally feels relieved. She thought Felix argued with Sienna, and that's why he's here.
While my health is still passable, you should have a child. I can offer help.
Okay, Mom, I know.
I'll go buy groceries. You rest here for a bit.
Felix hurries to the room his grandfather used to live in. He finds a wooden box. A jade pendant sits atop the open box. The pendant emits a faint glow. Beneath the pendant is a stack of papers. Felix takes the pendant. Joy spreads across his face. Through touch, he can clearly sense the abundant spiritual energy. This pendant can serve as the core.
Huh? What's this?
Felix fixes his gaze upon the old paper the pendant is resting on. The words spell out marriage contract. Felix doesn't think much of it. Perhaps it is his grandpa's old certificate. Felix doesn't think much of it. Perhaps it is his grandpa's old certificate. He closes the metal box and puts it back under the bed. He comes out and sees a woman in luxurious clothing in the living room. Her figure and looks are outstanding. Felix is startled. Who is this woman?
Who are you?
The woman is about 25 years old. She has a powerful presence.
Hello, I'm Sharon Taylor.
Sharon is scrutinizing Felix. She speaks in a cold tone.
What do you want?
Sharon doesn't answer. She keeps staring at Felix. Felix is feeling uneasy under her scrutinizing gaze. As he wants to speak, Sharon shows an engagement contract.
This was arranged by our grandpas, fully betrothing us to each other. I'm here today to annul this engagement. Bring out your contract and tear it up in front of me. Then it will be settled between us. Don't worry. I'll give you some money. Enough for the rest of your life.
Contract? Felix can't help but think of the old paper he saw in the metal box under his grandpa's bed. Could it be that one? Seeing Sharon's imperious demeanor, Felix feels quite annoyed. These rich people always act so high and mighty, thinking they're better. Without another word, Felix goes back. He throws the metal box into Sharon's hands.
Keep your money. I only like the money I earn myself. What you want is inside.
This man is dressed plainly and lives here, looking worthless. Where did he get the courage to reject me? Was he trying to get my attention this way?
Felix, hurry and get out here right now.
To her surprise, Sharon finds that inside that box, besides her contract, there are 6 more. In other words, including her contract, Felix actually has 7 engagement contracts.
Zoe Lynn, Kiana Lynn, Risai Norman, Renata.
The first names are unfamiliar to Sharon, but seeing the last one, Sharon is stunned. Renata is Sharon's bestie. She happens to be in River City these days.
How is it possible? What merit does Felix have to be betrothed to us both? What's this guy's background? Why did Grandpa value him so highly?
You brat. You offended Frank. I'm here to deal with you.
It's Frank.
Felix's heart can't help sinking. His body undergoes a transformation and improves. Seems to have endless strength, but he isn't sure he can take on over a dozen men.
Miss Taylor, they are here for me. You can go.
Sharon is stunned. To her surprise, Felix is so chivalrous.
Well, it's such a pretty girl. A real knockout. Boss, how about letting us have some fun with her?
Several underlings spot Sharon. Their eyes are glued to her. At that time, Harold also sees Sharon.
Harold, are you sure you want to kidnap me?
Boss.
Shut the hell up, all of you. Miss Taylor, this is all my fault. Please, just let me go like I'm nothing.
Get lost! Don't let me catch you messing with him again!
Understood.
Thank you.
Don't thank me yet. I'm here to break off our engagement. Any requirements?
No requirements.
Good. Hope you're not putting on an act, trying to get my attention. You and I are not from the same world, but I promise you I can help you once more.
Mom, come live with me in a while.
How can I intrude on you and Sienna? I'm hoping you will give me a grandson.
Felix notices a dark aura between Susan's brows. It is caused by years of overwork and illness.
I need to get some money for medicine to treat her.
In the meanwhile, Harold returns to his den, the Emperor Club.
Boss, who exactly was that girl?
She's Thomas Taylor's daughter, Sharon.
What? It was actually her?
Keep your eyes peeled from now on. Don't you dare mouth off to just anyone.
Yes, understood, boss.
That darn scoundrel Frank had the nerve to send me after Miss Sharon's friend. Next time I see him, I'll tear him apart.
I want to cure my mom. I don't have much money to buy precious herbs to completely cure her, but if I can alleviate her symptoms, that'd be good.
River City's medicinal herb market isn't huge, but it's still bustling and is very lively. Felix walks down the street. Suddenly, he stops in front of a shop. Felix can see through objects. With one glance, he sees through that unremarkable-looking medicinal plant. He recognizes its value. This is a Polygonum multiflorum root, at least 100 years old, yet it was tossed into a corner. Felix casually walks over. He picks up a random herb.
Sir, how much for this?
Quality eye! Freshly unearthed Kelty hawthorn. 300.
It's so expensive. Give me this and I'll buy it.
Okay, no problem.
Felix is just about to pay. Suddenly, a voice rings out.
Wait! I'm buying this herb. I'll give you 100,000.
The shop owner is startled.
It was me who saw it first.
Haven't you paid yet? The highest bidder wins. What do you say, sir?
I'm sorry, young man. The price he offered is just too high.
Refining this herb into medicine will cure my mom. In any other time, I wouldn't fight. But this old herb is rare and hard to come by. Can you lend me money? To help me out this once.
Answering the call, Sharon is at an estate at the moment.
Money? How much then?
Sharon can't help sneering.
Yesterday, I said I'd give Felix some money, but he acted like he didn't care, as if money meant nothing to him. Now his true nature is exposed the very next day.
In an instant, Sharon loses all her fondness for Felix.
I don't know yet. I'll text you later.
Sharon? Who was it? Nothing. Just one of my ordinary suitors.
She intends to tell Renata about the engagement, but she decides against it.
Sir, I'll give you 200,000.
Since it goes to the highest bidder, Felix decides to bid against the other party.
Kid, you've got guts. You don't look like a rich man. 200,000 is probably your life savings. Don't end up with nothing and begging for food.
None of your concern. What's your bid?
When it comes to money, I have never feared anyone.
At this time, the crowd of onlookers grow larger.
Well, isn't that Mr. Jackson? His master, Francis Jackson, is a famous geomancy master in our river city. His family practiced traditional medicine. Someone dares to compete with him?
That guy must be that reckless kid. Doesn't he know Mr. Jackson's reputation? He clearly doesn't look wealthy. How can the two compete?
$500,000.
1 million.
You have $1 million?
Buying it or not. If not, the herb is mine.
The shop owner is so stunned. Sheldon is fuming inside. He also goes all out.
Fine. Today I'll make you bankrupt. If you can't produce the money, I'll have you thrown in jail. $2 million.
The crowd becomes restless.
Well, this herb actually looks quite ordinary. Yet they're bidding $2 million for it?
Little do they know, century-old Polygonum multiflorum root, even at a high-end auction event, can fetch as high as tens of millions.
3 million.
I bid $4 million.
I bid 10 million.
Sheldon panicked. His entire fortune only amounted to 10 million.
Hey, who are you? How could you have 10 million? Impossible.
My name is Felix. Why couldn't I have 10 million? Looking down on people.
If you dare, just show me. Then I'll kneel down and bark.
Felix sneered as he sent a message to Sharon. Soon, the money was received with a beep. Exactly 10 million. Felix transferred it directly to the shop owner. The crowd were gasping. Their gazes towards Felix instantly changed.
You have no money, so this herb is mine. And what did you say earlier? Kneel down and bark?
Sheldon flushed with anger.
Just you wait.
Sheldon left with a threat. He turned and ran. The crowd were laughing. The phone was ringing.
It's Miss Jones?
It was actually Renata calling.
Felix, do you have time? Come over quickly.
Renata sounded quite nervous.
What happened?
Felix, come to Water Manor quickly. My uncle suddenly fell ill. He's in great pain now. The doctors are all helpless.
Renata said with some urgency.
Okay, send me the address. I'll head over now.
Soon, Felix arrived at the Water Manor. This is Jones' family's largest property in River City. It's a massive water amusement park worth $5 billion. It was Felix's first time in such a luxurious place. As soon as he arrived, there was a servant coming to receive him. He entered one of the spacious and opulent rooms. The room was filled with people. All were elegantly dressed, radiating nobility. After Felix entered, he was surprised that besides Renata, Sharon was also in that room.
Uncle, are you feeling all right?
A middle-aged man with a square face was lying on the bed. His eyes were closed. His face was contorted in pain. Feeler then, between his eye then, palm-sized cloud of dark aura was lingering between his eyebrows. It was this palm-sized dark aura that caused the man's intense suffering.
Rest assured, Miss Jones. I've cured Charles's illness with my own unique acupuncture technique. Wait a little longer, and he'll be back to normal.
Renata, you can relax. Mr. Francis is a renowned traditional medicine doctor. His family is renowned in this field. He is also a famous geomancer. There's absolutely no problem.
That's right, Renata. Actually, you didn't need to go to the trouble of calling anyone else.
When Francis arrived earlier, he heard Renata mention she had invited another legendary doctor. This displeased Francis.
As long as my uncle is fine, but the one I mentioned truly is a legendary doctor. Renata, how could you say that? Doesn't it mean you distrust Francis?
Francis was invited by her. If Renata didn't trust Francis, didn't that imply she didn't trust her?
I do trust him.
At that time, Charles, lying on the bed, slightly opened his eyes.
Uncle, how are you feeling?
Feeling much better. Thanks. Reward will be 100 million.
Thank you, Mr. Jones.
Then, someone standing beside Charles immediately transferred a huge sum to Francis, a total of 100 million.
If he's fine, I will take my leave then.
Thank you, Mr. Jackson.
Francis turned around and wanted to leave, but was blocked by a figure.
Leaving after scamming money?
Everyone was stunned. They looked towards the door. At the door, a young man stopped Francis from slipping away.
Felix. Felix.
Renata and Sharon, almost simultaneously, called out his name in unison.
You punk. What did you say? Who are you calling a fraud?
Felix, what are you doing?
Now, Sharon doesn't harbor any positive feelings for Felix, because she felt Felix was hypocritical. It disgusted her.
Sharon, I asked him to come. What? You asked him to come? Don't tell me he's the legendary doctor you invited. Yes, it's him. He cured my illness, so he's a legendary doctor.
That can't be true. How old is he?
Renata once asked him for treatment, but he was powerless.
A young guy has actually cured Renata? I absolutely don't believe it.
You can't cure him, but others can.
But why do you call me a fraud?
Francis didn't believe that a young guy could understand his medical skills.
Which acupuncture did you use?
You wouldn't understand, but it won't hurt to tell you. It's our legacy, 9 Palaces reviving needle technique, a total of 13 needles. It can achieve the goal of reviving the dead.
Oh, is that so?
Felix's expression was playful.
Are you sure it's not the deceptive life-seizing 13 needles?
Hearing this, Francis's expression changed. His heart was in great turmoil.
How could this kid know I had performed the life-seizing 13 needles? The life-seizing 13 needles cannot revive the dead. It briefly revives before death. After application, the patient shows no signs for 3 days and appears vibrant and energetic. By the 3rd day, they are engulfed in a death aura, nearing death. I aim to deceive the Jones family for a large sum of money. By the time Charles dies, I would have long fled. I have no idea what you're talking about. Move aside, now!
You harm him. I won't let you off.
Felix, is what you said true?
Of course. Your uncle's condition will worsen severely in 3 days. If not treated promptly, he could pass away at any moment.
Charles, lying on the bed, changed his expression.
What are you saying? How dare you curse me?
Mr. Jones, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm stating a fact.
Mr. Jackson is esteemed. How could he lie to me? Young but learning wrong, just boasting.
That's right. Felix, you luckily cured Renata. Don't consider yourself a legendary doctor. I've looked into you. You were from economics department, without medical learning. Can't be a legendary one. The reason you cured Renata was pure luck, wasn't it? You tried to get close to her. If I'm around, you can't get close to her. You're unworthy.
Felix felt an inexplicable disgust towards this woman in front of her. He somewhat regretted borrowing money from her.
Mr. Jones can only be cured by me. I hope you won't come back to beg me in 3 days. I'll pay you back your money.
Sharon was trembling all over with rage. He was so annoying.
Sharon, uncle, don't be angry. Felix is young and hot-headed.
If it weren't for Renata's sake, I'd have him thrown in jail right now.
Mr. Jones, if there's nothing else, I'll take my leave. If something happens, you can just call me at any time.
Francis said with feigned sincerity.
Once I'm out of the water manor, I'll book a flight ticket to enjoy myself abroad. I'll lay low for a while.
Fine.
Charles nodded his head. Seeing Francis's attitude, he became even more certain Felix was spouting nonsense. Felix divided the Polygonum multiflorum root into 2 parts. One part was used to refine elixirs. The other was used to make medicine for his mom. He never refined pills before, so he wasn't familiar with it. Finally, he managed to produce 3 pitch-black pills. They didn't look appealing, but their efficacy was excellent. Felix swallowed all 3 pills, absorbing and refining them. He felt his strength was increasing wildly. According to Unbound Patriarch, he now estimated his strength to be around level 2.
Half of a herb only raised him by 1 level. Nice herbs are rare. I'll give this to my mother next time.
I'm sorry about today for embarrassing you.
It's fine, but I still have to remind you. His condition isn't promising. Better to seek treatment early.
I'll try to talk my uncle into it. That's just how my uncle is. He doesn't trust people.
You're here for acupuncture? Undress inside the room.
Renata's face got flushed. That sounded a bit strange. After the acupuncture, Renata was feeling refreshed all over.
Felix, your technique is amazing. Could I come more often?
You're welcome anytime.
Renata went off by car. She mentioned a cocktail party tomorrow. It'd be held aboard the Elizabeth luxury yacht. She invited Felix to attend the party. Felix didn't want to go. Seeing Renata's pleading eyes, he agreed. At 7 p.m, Felix's phone rang.
Who is this?
A gruff voice came through the phone.
Is this Felix? This is Harold speaking.
Felix remembered at once it was the guy Frank hired to deal with him. He got scared out of his wits when he saw Sharon.
What do you want?
It's like this. Mr. Lin, I'm really sorry about what happened that day. Today I've arranged a banquet to make it up to you. Hope you'll honor me with your presence. In the future, I hope you could put in a good word for me with Miss Sharon.
Harold groveled to him. Felix understood immediately Harold was trying to use him to cozy up to the powerful Taylor family. Now that he needed medicinal herbs, getting Harold to help wasn't a bad idea. After all, Harold had broader connections. This was one of Harold's properties, combining hotel, entertainment, and dining.
Felix, what are you doing here?
Felix turned towards the voice. A woman dressed in revealing, flashy clothing approached with a smile.
Sally?
Felix was surprised. Sally was his high school classmate. She had even written him a love letter in high school, but Felix rejected her coldly back then. Sally had held a grudge ever since. It had been years. Unexpectedly, they met here.
Sally, who's this guy?
Just then, a man wearing a neat-looking Armani suit walked over with a charming smile. His arm was around Sally's waist.
Jason, this is Felix, my high school classmate. Felix, this is Jason, my fiancé. His family is a second-tier family with billions of assets.
Sally proudly lifted her snow-white neck as if she was showing off.
Felix, you're just a loser now. How dare you reject me back then? Today, everything you're wearing combined probably isn't even worth a few $100.
Oh, you're Sally's classmate? Join us in the private room.
Jason pretended to be magnanimous.
That's right, Felix. Today is the day for our engagement. I have invited many classmates. I lost contact with you all these years. Since we meet here, come along.
She invited Felix only to flaunt her success before him, making Felix realize that rejecting her back then was his mistake.
By the way, Sarah is here too.
Felix froze on the spot. Sarah was his first love, and also the class belle. Felix never understood why Sarah rejected everyone else and chose to date him. But later, due to various reasons, they were separated and gradually lost contact. Sarah helped him a lot. Felix wanted to see Sarah again.
All right then.
Most in the private room were former classmates. He had forgotten many people, barely able to recall names. But Felix immediately recognized the quiet girl sitting in the corner at a glance.
Sarah, long time no see.
Felix, long time no see.
After recognizing him, Sarah looked surprised, but quickly lowered her head nervously.
Sarah, what happened to your face?
The moment Sarah looked up at Felix, he saw there was a scar on her face. It was like a burn mark.
Felix, when I left without saying goodbye and lost contact with you, it was because our house caught fire. I was disfigured.
So that was why. No wonder my calls never went through. I guess Sarah dared not see me.
Do you think I look very ugly now?
A person's beauty isn't about appearance, but what's inside.
He thought of Sienna. She married him 3 years ago, but never let him share her bed. And she cheated on him for a whole year. Not only that, now she even schemed to take the only property his father left him. Soon came the session of Jason's proposal to Sally. The room buzzed with excitement.
Thank you for coming today, my old classmates. I truly appreciate it.
But the one I'm most grateful to.
A mocking smile played on her lips.
I'm actually most grateful to Felix.
The entire room instantly falls silent. All eyes then suddenly turn to the corner.
If it weren't for Felix's heartless rejection back then, I wouldn't be Jason's fiancée today. Felix, thank you for that past rejection.
Her gaze is sincere, but anyone could sense the sarcasm in her words.
No need for thanks or anything.
Felix doesn't finish when the entire room erupts into chaos.
It really is. Felix here.
How did he end up so down on his luck? Look at him. His entire outfit won't cost more than $100.
I heard Felix's wife has cheated on him. She cheated for a whole year.
Seeing his embarrassment, Sally feels a surge of satisfaction. She almost lets out a laugh. Sally is clearly trying to humiliate him.
Could you stop talking about Felix like that?
Oh heavens, isn't that Sarah, our former class belle?
How did she turn into this state?
The class belle, more like an ugly monster.
She and Felix are really a perfect match together.
Everyone bursts out laughing. They point and jeer at Felix and Sarah.
One's an ugly monster, the other a loser. Truly a perfect match.
The room suddenly goes quiet.
Felix, are you crazy? How dare you?
Not just that, I'll make you apologize.
Sally trembles all over with rage.
Apologize to you two? In your dreams? Honey, he beat me. You have to avenge me.
With a cold look, Jason walks up to Felix.
Kneel down and apologize to my wife now.
It's you who should be kneeling down.
Felix, Jason knows the manager of this entertainment club. We can't mess with them. We should just leave.
Want to leave? If you don't kneel and kowtow in apology, neither of you are leaving.
Hey, you're really going too far.
A loud slap rings out. Jason, without hesitation, slaps Sarah across the face.
Too far. I'm just going too far. What can you do about it?
I'll also go too far then. Kneel down now.
At that moment, an aura surges from Felix. It makes everyone instinctively step back.
Felix, how dare you hit my husband?
Brat, you're gonna pay for this.
Jason immediately calls the club manager. The manager of the club is Larry Henley. He is Jason's cousin. Hearing Jason has been beaten, Larry comes with over a dozen thugs. They storm into the room.
Who dares hit my cousin?
Larry, it is this brat here.
Jason points at Felix.
Are you gonna break your own legs and crawl out or need me to help you?
Break my legs? Aren't you afraid your boss will punish you?
Hey, what do you mean by that?
It means I know your boss.
Larry snorts with a laugh.
I've been by Harold's side for many years. Why I've never seen you? Spouting nonsense without thinking. I know your trick.
Larry suddenly understands.
Using Harold's reputation to swindle people? Well, you've picked the wrong guy to fool. Today, you will crawl out.
Just then, Felix's phone is ringing.
Mr. Lin, why haven't you arrived yet?
I'm here now, but your manager says he wants to break my legs.
What? Tell me where you are now. I'll be right there.
It's private room 303.
Well, you're putting on quite a show, but no one's coming to help you.
Larry, just break his legs, then throw him in the river.
She truly hates Felix to the bone. Jason sneers repeatedly.
Do it.
Just as a few tough guys are about to rush at Felix, a loud shout rings out behind them.
Who dares?
Harold, why are you here?
Larry, you useless piece of trash. Mr. Lin is my honored guest. How dare you say you want to break his legs?
A bad feeling surges in Larry's heart. Felix hates such kind of lapdogs the most. He doesn't mind kicking him down at this time.
Not just breaking my legs, he also demanded I kneel to apologize.
Larry's heart turns half cold. Only then does he realize he's caused a disaster. Thump! Larry kneels down directly.
Harold, I was truly wrong.
He is really scared. He never imagines Felix actually knows Harold and is even his honored guest.
You think saying, I was wrong is enough?
Harold is furious. He personally starts punching and kicking Larry. In no time, Larry's face is covered in blood, his body injured. Then Larry directly passes out.
Drag this scoundrel out of here! Mr. Lin, I'm truly sorry. My subordinate was blind and offended you. I'll slap myself in the face.
Sally, Jason, and other classmates watch this scene. All are dumbfounded.
Enough!
Harold feels relieved. He gets up. Now he hates Larry so much. He wants to curry favor with Felix, but his idiot subordinate offends the VIP. He doesn't know Felix would resent him for it. Felix points at Sally and Jason and says,
I really dislike these two people.
Harold's eyes light up. The chance to make amends is here.
Men, drag these two out of here for me. Beat them to death. Cripple the man. Tear the woman's mouth apart. Send her to the club to work as an escort.
Yes, boss.
Please, no.
Soon they are dragged out. Screams fill the hallway. Everyone in the room is frozen in fear. Even Sarah's face turns pale, but she feels a flicker of curiosity towards Felix.
Since when did Felix have this much influence? Is this still the same Felix from before?
Sarah, let me treat the scare in your face.
What? You treat the scar? Can you?
The other classmates are also very curious. They look at Felix in disbelief. Since when did Felix know medicine?
I learned from my grandpa.
Felix's face flushes. He lies casually.
Let me take a look.
Sarah feels a bit shy under everyone's eyes. She moves her hurt cheek closer to Felix.
Mr. Lin knows medicine?
He doesn't believe Felix could cure the scar on Sarah's face. In less than 30 seconds, as Felix continuously rubs Sarah's face, the scar on her face completely vanishes. Her skin becomes smoother and more tender. Suddenly, she looks radiant. Everyone is greatly astonished.
You're a miracle doctor.
Harold's mind races with thoughts. He believes Felix is an extraordinary person.
My face is actually healed?
Sarah cries tears of joy. Excited, she hugs Felix tightly.
Felix, thank you so much.
We're old classmates.
Sarah pauses. A hint of sadness appears on her face. Soon everyone disperses. Sarah and Felix exchange contact information. Afterwards, Felix follows Harold into the royal suite.
Mr. Lin, I didn't expect you to be a miracle doctor. It truly has broadened my horizons.
Not worth mentioning.
Mr. Lin, in the future, I hope you can put in a good word for me in front of Miss Sharon. Over the years, I've been operating underground. Although I'm known as the Emperor of River City's underworld, I'm tired of a violent life of constant fighting. I want to clean my image and settle down to run legitimate businesses.
That's no problem.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lin. If there's anything I can do for you, don't hesitate to ask.
Actually, there is something.
Mr. Lin, please go ahead. As long as it's something I can accomplish, I will spare no effort.
I just hope you can help me find herbs. 50 years old Poria cocos, ginseng, fleece flower root, reishi mushroom.
These are valuable medicinal herbs. They won't be easy to find, but rest assured, Mr. Lin, once I find them, I will definitely notify you.
All right, Mr. Lin.
There isn't much money in this card, but it's my apology. I was just a step away from breaking through. If I had better herbs.
Felix ponders, but he shakes his head.
Rare herbs come by chance. Even with money, they may not be bought.
After thinking it over, Felix goes out. Below the Bayview Villa area, there is a big natural lake. The environment is nice, and the air is fresh. Felix noticed this during his last visit. As he arrives at the gate, a luxury car pulls up beside him.
Felix, it's actually you. I never expected that a pathetic stalker like you would follow me here. How utterly shameless.
Sienna gets out with Frank. Seeing these two, Felix can't help frowning.
Well, Felix didn't expect you to still be alive.
Frank looks at Felix in surprise. He has had someone deliver money to Harold for him to beat Felix up. He thought Felix would be either dead or crippled now, but Felix is standing there unscathed.
Did Harold take the money without doing the job? These scoundrels from the underworld, all they do is take money and never deliver.
I'm afraid I disappointed you.
What are you so smug about, Felix? Just because you hooked up with some skank? Truly living up to your reputation as a freeloader. But your smugness won't last long. We've made contact with the Jones family. Today, we'll attend the Jones family's banquet on the Elizabeth yacht. By then, Frank and I will truly enter high society, becoming the real elite of River City, while you'll be stuck at the bottom forever, living a miserable life worse than death.
I don't give a hoot about what society you're in. All I know is you framed me and ruined me. I'll take it all back and make you repay me 100-fold.
Ha ha ha, just you?
Yes, just with myself.
Frank watches him as if he were an idiot.
You really have no sense of your limits. Felix, you'll never reach our level in your lifetime.
Frank can't help but tense up. He takes a step back. This brat suddenly got a lot stronger. At the Sawyers, he was scared of Felix.
Frank, it's time for us to go. He's just a brute who relies on strength. Not worth our time. Don't stoop to his level. It's beneath us.
Felix watches as the car roars off. A mocking smile is on his lips.
The Elizabeth Yacht Banquet.
He remembers Renata mentioning it yesterday. Felix clears his head. He goes to the lakeside, sits cross-legged, and begins absorbing the world's spiritual energy. He enters a state of deep, focused cultivation. On the other side, at the Water Manor.
It hurts. Quick, get Dr. Jackson.
Starting from this morning, he started feeling increasingly unwell. At this time, the pain is unbearable, as if his organs are being twisted.
Mr. Charles, please wait. I'll send someone immediately.
The secretary says and instructs the servants
to go find Dr. Jackson.
The servant rushes out but returns soon after.
Mr. Chandler, Mr. Charles. Well, Dr. Jackson booked a flight to Maryland yesterday. and has left the River City.
Charles spits out a mouthful of blood. As the commander of the military district, he is sharp-minded and highly capable. He thinks about it and immediately realizes Francis has fled to avoid punishment.
Francis has run away. What that kid said yesterday was all true.
He thinks of Felix and says then,
Mr. Jones, you should let Felix take a look at you.
Charles is now in excruciating pain, ignoring everything else.
Hurry!
The secretary hurries out. He doesn't have Felix's number, so he has to find Renata.
Renata, what's so good about that, Felix? He borrowed money from me and crossed Dr. Jackson and your uncle. How can he possibly establish himself?
Sharon, I believe in Felix. He will grow quickly. He's not a mere fish in a pond.
Footsteps sound. The secretary walks in, saying quickly,
My lady, Mr. Charles, is in agony right now. Please, quickly get that Felix to come treat Mr. Charles.
Why call Felix here? Where's Jackson?
The secretary says,
Francis has already booked a flight to Maryland. He's fled to avoid punishment.
What?
Sharon stands up in shock. She feels her cheeks burning with embarrassment. She hasn't expected she could misjudge someone like this. Everything Felix said yesterday was true.
Miss Renata, please think of something quickly. Get that Felix over here.
Renata remains unmoved and says smilingly,
Yesterday, when Felix spoke, none of you believed him. Now trying to beg for his help? Just go find him yourselves. I'm not taking blame for this.
The secretary is sweating. Well, what do we do now?
That I don't know. Let my uncle figure it out himself.
The secretary has to leave. Sharon looks at Renata in confusion.
Renata, you.
She is puzzled. Why won't Renata go find Felix herself?
Felix needs to grow. I want to give him some time. Besides, my uncle treated him very poorly yesterday. Felix has already warned him.
You want your uncle to see his merits? So he will fully accept Felix. Renata, are you crazy? Felix is an ordinary person. No matter how hard he tries, he can't be one of us.
I don't think so. I believe one day he will surely soar up high.
What spell has Felix cast on Renata?
Back to the bedroom, Mr. Chandler relays Renata's words. Charles trembles with anger, but he has no time to think of anything else. He feels that he couldn't even make it to the third day. He is already at his limit now.
I might die today. Spare no effort to find Felix.
Yes, Mr. Charles.
Mr. Chandler used all his connections to finally track down Felix's phone number and his current residence. However, when he calls, the phone is turned off. Mr. Chandler is frantic with worry. He rushes to the Bayview Villa and finds the building Felix stays. He kicks the door open.
Felix, get out here now.
But the villa is completely empty.
Is he doing it on purpose?
Left with no choice, Mr. Chandler has to wait there. 2 hours later, just as Mr. Chandler is getting impatient, Felix finally appears at the door.
Felix, where have you been? Get over right now and treat Mr. Jones.
He commands Felix in an imperious tone.
You broke in here and have the nerve to demand I save him?
You little brat. It's your honor to treat Mr. Charles. Get over there right now.
Several men in black suits approaches menacingly. Mr. Chandler points at Felix.
Tie him up if you have to.
Their steps are steady, clearly the gait of well-trained soldiers. Each was an elite Special Forces soldier, carefully selected to protect Charles.
Renata, those are all retired Special Forces soldiers handpicked by Mr. Charles. Each one exceptionally skilled. Are you sure we won't step in? Just watch him get beaten to death?
Sharon folds her arms, looking playful.
I don't know why, but I feel he's been different these days. Let's watch for now.
I'm just afraid he'll get beaten to death. Mr. Charles would die.
Several bodyguards have surrounded Felix.
I could sense the fierce aura from them, all battle-hardened, accustomed to bloodshed.
Yet Felix shows no fear. Having advanced to the second level, he is somewhat eager. He wonders if he could take them down.
Go die now, you little brat.
A bodyguard roars, charging forward first. Felix sidesteps and swiftly defeats them. Mr. Chandler is dumbfounded, his legs shaped like a sieve.
Such skill is truly terrifying. Even the top soldier in the military couldn't be better.
Felix let out a cold laugh and walks to him.
What now?
Mr. Chandler's heart pounds, but he still speaks with courage. Without any warning, Felix slaps him across the face.
It's a warning for barging into my home without my permission. Next time like this, I'll end you.
You!
He covers his face. His eyes are filled with rage. Having served by Charles's side, when has he suffered such humiliation? Having witnessed Felix's skill, he dare not act rashly now.
Have the right attitude to beg me for help. If Charles wants me to treat him, let him come himself. Now get out!
Felix roars at him. Mr. Chandler tumbles out of the villa fearfully. Those highly trained bodyguards leave groaning in pain. Sharon watches the scene, completely stunned. She can't speak for a long time. Felix's actions truly shocked her.
How could it be?
Before, in her mind, a loser like Felix should take whatever comes their way and swallow all insults. The hypocritical type, but Felix's current actions overturned her perception.
Sharon, wasn't I right?
Renata looks at Felix, her eyes filled with admiration and anticipation.
Well, it was just luck.
Sharon remains unconvinced. Deep down, she finds Felix impressive but won't admit it.
All right, I believe one day you'll change your opinion of him.
Impossible.
Let's wait and see.
Renata?
Felix is surprised. Renata is holding a gift box. She hands it to Felix and smiles at him.
Banquet on Elizabeth Yacht at 7 p.m. Hope you'll come.
Okay, I'll definitely be there.
Felix nods with a smile. He glances at the box.
What's this?
It's a suit for you. Wear it then.
Felix is stunned, captivated by the enchanting woman before him. Since childhood, only his grandpa and mum treated him well.
Thank you.
No need to be so formal. We're family. Remember to come tonight.
Felix senses the lingering fragrance on his lips, a lasting trace. What did she mean by family? Felix ponders over it. 30 minutes later, Mr. Chandler and others support Charles here. Charles's attitude is much better now.
Mr. Lin, I'm truly sorry. I was very offensive. Please cure me.
This illness is pure torture. He can't bear the pain for another moment.
I'll treat you then.
After Charles received acupuncture, his pain lessened significantly.
Your illness requires following my prescription and taking the medicine.
Seeing Felix's composed attitude, Charles suddenly feels ashamed. He, a commander of the military district, can't match Felix's magnanimity. He smiles bitterly. Charles speaks with great sincerity to Felix these words.
Mr. Lin, thank you so much.
Yesterday he scorned Felix. Today he finds him agreeable.
Mr. Jones, no need. Saving lives is our duty as doctors.
You're so young but so calm. Can we be friends with this temperament?
Felix is taken aback.
I'm as old as Renata. You're an elder to me.
You and Renata will go by your way. Do you look down on me for my age?
No, I won't. Since you insist, I'll call you buddy.
That's more like it, buddy.
Witnessing this scene, Mr. Chandler is stunned.
Mr. Charles is actually treating Felix as his buddy. Stranger than fiction. If the top brass in Elmwood heard about this, they'd drop their jaws.
Charles signals Mr. Chandler with a look. Catching the hint, Mr. Chandler respectfully presents a bank card to Felix.
Mr. Lin, this is his token of appreciation.
His attitude has done a complete 180. Gone is the bossy and arrogant demeanor. He admires Felix's martial prowess and his medical skills. In this day and age, young men excelling in both arts are rare.
Well,
just accept it. Not much. Just 100 million.
Felix is taken aback.
He is really rich.
The 10 million he owed Sharon was already the largest sum he'd ever seen. Who knows, Charles would casually offer 100 million.
The world of the rich is beyond ordinary imagination.
Is this too little?
No, it's not, buddy. Too much. I've never seen this much.
In this case, just accept it.
How could I?
Since Charles said it, Felix must accept. He feels quite excited.
This means he can repay Sharon's 10 million and even settle his mother's old debts.
Back when Felix's father was alive, he incurred massive debts. His mother had toiled for years selling osmanthus cakes, but she'd only repaid a small portion. Those creditors were constantly harassing Susan. If not for their fear of Frank by Sienna's side, the house left to Felix by his father might have been seized. Of course, even if they didn't seize it, that house doesn't belong to him now. It is occupied by Sienna's family. Thinking of Sienna, Felix can't help gritting his teeth.
That wretch will pay sooner or later.
Charles departs. Felix sees him off to his car. Felix sits on the balcony, resuming his cultivation of mystic jade art. The spiritual energy gathers towards him at a visibly slow pace. Though it is sparse, it is a bit effective.
After a while, I'll buy some nice jade. The single pendant left by my grandpa isn't enough.
Time passes slowly. Felix awakes from his cultivation. He takes a shower, puts on the suit Renata bought him, and heads to the Water Manor. The Elizabeth yacht is anchored in the manor's lake. Costing several billion, 100 meters tall, it can host thousands. Today, nearly all of River City's elite and tycoons have come. This is the banquet hosted by Renata, heiress of the Jones family. Not just in River City, the Jones family is a colossal presence in Samara. None would disrespect them. Seeing the luxurious scene, Felix clicks his tongue.
Just who is Renata?
About Renata's identity, he becomes more curious. Her jade-like finger on his lips momentarily blanks Felix's mind.
A nation record beauty like Renata said I was one of her own. If I could be with a woman like her, I'll do everything to become stronger.
After taking a deep breath, Felix arrives at the boarding point.
Felix, what is a loser like you doing here? Who let you come?
Felix turns around and sees that wretch Sienna walking over intimately with Frank.
Though dressed up, too bad. A loser is still a loser. No matter what you wear, you're still a broke nobody.
Darn it, you brat. Are you stalking Sienna again? I'm warning you. If you stalk her again, I'll be rough.
My darling, this guy must have heard us talking today about coming to the Elizabeth to attend the River City High Society banquet. So he imitated and followed us here. It's a pity that as a loser, he has no idea that such high-class gatherings require an invitation.
Sienna waves the golden invitation as if showing off and says disdainfully,
Felix, do you have one?
What makes you think I don't have one? I do have one.
Felix searches for the invitation Renata gave him. After rummaging around, he failed to find it.
I must have forgotten to bring it.
Haha, didn't find it? So, you didn't find it or you don't have it?
Frank also bursts out laughing. Seeing Felix embarrassed puts him in a very good mood.
Kid, a place like this isn't for you. Get lost now. The yacht owner might toss you in.
Do you even know who's hosting this banquet? Renata, the heiress of the Jones family.
Renata? So she's the heiress of Jones family. Who's been the talk of River City?
It's said the Jones family is investing billions in projects here. Felix's mind is in great turmoil.
Her family is so impressive.
Recalling how back at the Sawyers, Sienna said Renata was promiscuous, Felix couldn't help but sneer.
I suggest you get lost, or you might end up in the river.
You mean us? Felix, your ignorance becomes more intriguing by the day.
Honey, let's go. Don't waste words on him. Who knows if he might resort to violence?
Just trash that can't be shown in public. Disgusting.
Frank, arm around Sienna's waist, boards the yacht. Felix feels helpless for a moment. He wants to fetch the invitation. There is a waft of fragrant breeze. Then, he sees an absolutely stunning face.
Felix? Why are you here? Why not go in?
As for Felix, Sharon has no goodwill towards him. If it isn't for Renata, she won't even look at Felix.
Forgot the invitation.
The invitation?
Sharon's anger flares up even more.
So important a banquet. And you forgot the invitation? I don't know what Renata sees in you.
Sharon is furious inside, but she doesn't show it.
Come in with me.
Thank you.
No thanks needed. I'm only doing this for Renata's sake.
Sharon remained cold and distant as always.
She seems to hold a grudge against me. I just can't figure out why.
Sharon ignored Felix and went to chat with her friends. Felix, feeling bored, finds a spot and sits down. The red wine and food here are top-notch. Felix has never seen such an opulent spread.
Did you hear? The reason Miss Renata is hosting this banquet today is firstly to make investments and secondly to promote a young talent from River City.
An outstanding young talent? Who is that? Not clear. It hasn't been announced publicly yet.
Meanwhile...
Oh my gosh, honey. Miss Jones is actually going to promote a young talent? Could it possibly be you?
That's very possible.
The Gordon is wealthy, but in River City, they're just second tier. They suddenly received an invitation, which surprised him. What puzzles Frank is why Sienna's name is on the invitation. That's why he brought Sienna with him today.
Frank, what are you doing here?
Mr. Denver.
Honey, who is this?
Sienna, this is Michael, heir of Denver family. His family is one of the 4 great families, second only to Taylor family. Our Gordon family is nothing compared to a behemoth like Denver family.
Truly a rich young heir. Just look at his attire. Neat Armani suit, luxurious Rolex watch, and custom-made leather shoes. This whole outfit must cost at least $1 million. Hello, Mr. Denver.
Sienna greets Michael with a nod, intentionally exposing her neck, revealing fair skin. As the heir of the Denver, Michael has seen various women. Sienna is nothing but common fare in his eyes.
If I could hook up with Michael, I wouldn't mind kicking Frank to the curb.
Mr. Denver, I heard earlier that today, Miss Renata will promote an outstanding young talent. Who exactly is it?
I'm not sure about that, but it said that this young talent lives in the Bayview Villa district. Someone photographed Miss Renata driving to Bayview area before.
Frank and Sienna can't help but be ecstatic.
Honey, it's very likely that young talent Miss Jones wants to promote is you. Doesn't your family live in Bayview Villa? Honey, that's amazing. You've caught Miss Jones's attention. Well, soon we'll become high society figures in River City.
I wondered why we suddenly received an invitation. Turns out, it was Miss Renata.
Honey, when you become Miss Jones's esteemed guest, you must throw me a lavish grand wedding.
Sienna was ecstatic.
Of course.
Frank puffs out his chest very proudly. In a luxurious room, the camera also focuses on Felix and others like Sienna and Frank.
Excuse me, my lady. Why did you invite this Frank and that Sienna? The Gordon family is merely a second-tier family. They have no right to attend such a top-tier banquet.
No reason. Inviting them is just to use them as a foil, or rather, to make them Felix's stepping stones.
Kathy, with her arms crossed, glanced at Felix devouring food on the monitor and said unhappily,
I really don't know what you see in him, my lady. This guy looks just like a complete loser.
Nope.
Congratulations, Mr. Gordon. I've always said Mr. Frank is talented. No ordinary person at all. Young and promising. Admirable.
Frank is just surrounded by a group of big shots. Compliments pour in. Among these figures are not only wealthy socialites, but also key leaders, like the mayor and director of the municipal bureau. It's obvious with Michael's promotion, they all know that the promising young talent Miss Renata mentioned today is Frank. Frank feels overwhelmed. He greets them respectfully. Sienna grins from ear to ear beside him.
My moment of glory has truly arrived now.
Ha ha ha, everyone, no problem about that.
Sienna suddenly spots Felix nearby and just frowns at his messy eating.
Really? How did Felix get in here?
All eyes just turn Hatway. Seeing Felix wolfing down food, they frown.
Miss Sawyer, do you know him?
Well, how could I know him? That guy just sneaked in here. He doesn't have an invitation at all.
Everyone, that guy is Felix. We saw him earlier when boarding the yacht. He has no invitation, but now he actually showed up here.
His meaning was obvious. Felix sneaked in to freeload on food and drinks.
This is outrageous. Look at how he eats. He's a total bumpkin. Mr. Gordon, I'll just kick him out.
Yes, we'll go too.
This is a perfect chance to curry favor with Frank. They won't miss it. A group walks towards Felix. Seeing so many people approaching him, Felix couldn't help frowning. Sienna starts scolding him.
Felix, how exactly did you get in? Hurry and get out right now.
Miss Renata invited me.
Miss Renata would invite a loser like you? You're dreaming.
It really was her inviting me.
Frank, I know you like me, so you stalked me, right? From the Bayview area all the way here? Aren't you disgusting?
The crowd realized.
Kid, without invitation, get out right now. This isn't a place for you.
That's right. Get lost.
Get out now.
Most people shouted reprimands. They denounced Felix verbally. Felix's face just darkens.
I was invited by Miss Renata. You can ask her.
You claim you know Miss Renata? That's hilarious.
I know her, and she knows you.
Miss Renata sure knows me. That's just very natural. As for knowing you, isn't that ridiculous?
At that moment, the sound of high heels echoes. A woman dressed in luxurious clothing approaches. It is Renata. Following behind her are Sharon and Kathy, and Sienna at once screams upon seeing Renata.
It's you wretch. What are you doing here? Everyone, Felix is in cahoots with this woman. None of them has invitations. Get them thrown out right now.
Frank is also surprised, but he still sneers and says,
They're just here for the free food and drinks.
At this moment, they don't notice the expressions of everyone.
Is this woman insane? She dared to call Miss Renata a wretch? This banquet is hosted by Miss Renata. She doesn't need an invitation.
Renata speaks coldly to Sienna.
What did you call me? Say it again.
Sienna starts speaking recklessly.
I said you're a wretch. What's wrong with that?
Renata speaks to her coldly.
Watch your mouth. Next time, you might lose it.
Sienna covers her face and screams.
How dare you hit me? I'm Miss Renata's honored guest.
The elites around them instinctively move farther away from Sienna and Frank. They are puzzled. Why would Miss Renata favor Frank? They are totally baffled. However, they don't know the truth, so they can only remain silent.
My honored guest? Why don't I know?
Your honored guest? What I meant.
Sienna suddenly freezes. She points at Renata and laughs.
Wretch, you're not saying you're Miss Renata, are you?
Right, it's me. My honored guest is Felix.
Renata walks up to Felix in front of everyone. She links her arm with his.
This is too funny. One is a loser, the other is trash. What a perfect match.
Renata speaks indifferently.
Kathy, slap her.
Kathy immediately steps forward. She delivers several more slaps, leaving Sienna's face swollen.
Honey, she bullied me.
Sienna hides behind Frank tearfully. Frank speaks sternly.
Miss, isn't this too much?
Well, I don't think so. I think it would be best to have you thrown into the river.
Frank is also angry, but unsure of Renata's identity, he doesn't say more.
Good day, Miss Jones.
Greetings, Miss Jones.
Renata responds with a smile. Michael is also extremely respectful. Seeing this, Frank's heart skips a beat.
Could this woman really be Renata?
Cold sweat breaks out on Frank's forehead.
Honey, she bullied me. Quick, hit her for me.
Hit me? Does he dare?
Then a group of personnel in sailor uniforms arrives. Leading them is the captain of the Elizabeth.
Greetings, Miss Renata.
What? Sienna feels as if struck by lightning.
No, this can't be true.
Sienna can't accept this reality. She screams like a madwoman.
Isn't she just a wretch selling her body? A cheap host working in a bar? How could she be the heiress from the capital?
It can be possible. I forgot to say the young talent I intended to favor today is none other than Mr. Felix beside me.
At once, everyone's gaze instantly falls upon Felix.
Shouldn't it have been Frank she'd favor?
Felix is just a lousy loser. What does he have? Miss Renata? There must be some mistake. Shouldn't it be me you'd favor?
You?
Renata shoots him a disdainful glance.
Are you worthy?
Frank collapses to the ground with a thud. Sienna, looking utterly lost, also slumps to the floor. They can't accept the truth. Renata gives an order expressionlessly.
Guards! These two disturbed my honored guest. Throw them into river. Let them struggle for life.
Understood, Miss Renata.
The sailors move together. They drag Frank and Sienna out of the hall and throw them into river.
Well, Mr. Felix, we were deceived by them. We offended you. Please forgive us.
Right. We were tricked by them. It's all our fault. I'll slap my own face twice.
The elites who spoke ill of Felix earlier apologize, sweating profusely. Some even slap themselves, fearing Felix wouldn't forgive them. Miss Renata intends to promote him. How could they offend him? Now, they utterly detest Frank and Sienna. Yet Felix smiles magnanimously.
It's nothing.
Modest beyond your years. Worth Miss Renata's recognition.
What a promising young man.
A group starts to flatter Felix, much like their earlier efforts to brown-nose Frank. Felix responds to each with a smile. Renata is quite surprised inwardly. She didn't expect this. She thought that Felix would target those who mocked him earlier.
Seems he's not totally useless. He knows to win people over. Seems he is starting to grow.
The banquet doesn't end until 11 p.m., and Renata personally drives Felix back.
Thank you for saving me from embarrassment today.
If I weren't there, what would you do?
Felix thought for a moment and answered,
I would use my skills to make them submit.
I believe in you. Keep it up.
Renata bids farewell and leaves. Felix watches her leave for a long time and then returns to the villa. On that night, Felix gets a glimpse of River City's high society.
Renata, I will work hard to become worthy of you.
Felix unconsciously clenches his fist. He doesn't go to sleep but keeps cultivating. A night of cultivation leaves him refreshed. After fully refining the power of the fleece flower root, he breaks through to level 3. This naturally invigorates Felix.
Too bad I'm out of herbs.
Now he has money. 5 million from Harold, 100 million from Charles, 105 million in total. He has previously called Sharon, wanting to repay her for the fleece flower root, but Sharon flatly refuses. He has to give up. Felix thinks for a moment and makes a call to Harold.
Any news on the herbs?
Mr. Lin, herbs are hard to find right now, but I can drive you to a place. Whether you can get it depends on your ability.
What place is it?
The River City auction. River City holds an auction at intervals every now and then. Usually, the final item is a precious medicinal herb, but winning it depends entirely on your strength.
Take me there. I have 100 million. It should be enough.
Soon they arrive at the River City auction. Inside they find seats and sit down. Felix notices a white-haired old man ahead. His temples bulge prominently, his breath steady, clearly a master. Beside him is a young man dressed in designer brands, calm and extraordinary, an heir from some prominent family.
Mr. Lester, why are you attending this auction?
Mr. Sawyer, I heard the final item is a 200-year-old Ganoderma.
It has beautifying properties. I plan to win this bid and give it to Renata.
Hearing this, Mr. Sawyer understands. He then smiles and says,
If you're trying to get it, success is guaranteed.
Treasure after treasure goes up for auction. Blue and white porcelain, famous ancient paintings, and precious unearthed artifacts. Felix isn't interested in any of these. He waits solely for the final item.
The last item is a 200-year-old Ganoderma lucidum, starting at 60 million. Each increment is at least 1 million. Begin now.
Starting bid is 60 million. I have 100 million. It might not be enough to win it.
At the Taylor family's garden villa, Sharon sits in the living room, crying her heart out.
Grandpa, I found Felix and canceled the engagement. Why do you insist I marry Felix?
Thomas, leaning on his cane, is so angry he is fuming.
Sharon, Thomas is clearly furious.
He sighs deeply and says,
I told you to honor the engagement and marry Felix on an auspicious day. Instead, you took matters into your own hands and cancelled the engagement. Well, do you even know who Felix's grandfather and father are?
I don't care who they are. I just don't want to marry Felix.
She has looked into Felix. Felix is just some loser from the slums.
What could be his ancestors?
Thomas doesn't know what to say.
You silly girl.
If it weren't for the agreement with Felix's grandpa that they couldn't reveal Felix's background, Thomas would tell Sharon right now.
Well, my dear granddaughter, do you realize that because of your actions, you've missed out on an extraordinary opportunity?
Thomas sighs deeply.
I don't want that opportunity. Grandpa, it's enough. I won't agree to it.
Thomas is helpless. Perhaps this is her fate.
Since that's the case, now you transfer 10 billion to Felix for breaking off the engagement.
Thomas seems to age 10 years in an instant.
What? 10 billion?
Sharon's eyes widen. Her face is full of disbelief.
Are you crazy?
The Taylor family only has over 30 billion. The liquid funds are just over 10 billion. Give 10 billion, half their family, to Felix. Thomas suddenly sharply rebukes.
Shut up. Our family has what it has today, becoming the wealthiest in River City, all thanks to Felix's grandfather. Without their kindness, there would be no our family today.
Thomas never shouted at her before. She bursts into tears instantly. Thomas's heart softens, and he sighs.
Well, Sharon, since you refuse to marry Felix, you just do as I told you. Otherwise, I won't rest easy even after I pass away.
In an instant, Thomas is in tears. Sharon is stunned.
Grandpa, in my mind, has always been a strong man. When had he cried? I understand. I'll transfer 10 billion to Felix right now.
Well, my dear Sharon, do you realize what you've missed?
At the auction, at the host's signal, staff members unveil the black cloth. It is a giant Ganoderma lucidum, weighing about 100 kilos. A rich fragrance instantly filled the hall. Everyone couldn't help but just gasp in shock.
If it is the guiding ingredient, whether for elixirs or medicine, it would be supreme.
Everyone, the final treasure we're auctioning is the King Ganoderma lucidum. Bidding starts now.
61 million.
65. 70.
In minutes, the last auction item hits 70 million. Felix is astonished.
I only have over 100 million.
Harold is stunned. This herb was too popular. He glances at Felix and sees his grimace. Harold grits his teeth.
Well, Mr. Lin, if you're actually short on funds, I can lend you some money.
Having decided to latch onto his family, Harold was going all out to curry favor with Felix. Felix is a little surprised, but nods nonetheless.
I'll do my best.
100 million. He wants to compete, even knowing the slim chances.
200 million.
Many at the scene gasp in shock. Who is this big spender?
That's Lester, heir to the Shaw family of Elmwood. He has come to River City?
I heard he came because of Miss Renata.
So it's Mr. Lester from Elmwood. Adding 100 million is understandable.
Many recognize Lester. The crowd buzzes. Lester stays calm, faintly smiling.
This tiny place, River City, has almost no one who can compete with me. This herb will surely be mine.
This time I'd miss it out.
He is about to leave. His phone vibrates. After seeing the message, he freezes there. Someone transfers 10 billion to him. Felix is startled. He looks at the message again carefully, confirming that he received 10 billion. The person who makes the transfer is Sharon. Felix's heart is racing.
What's Sharon's meaning here? Transfer 10 billion to me? This is terrifying. Could it be Sharon's prank?
Felix can't understand. Sharon sends a text message at the same time.
Felix, this 10 billion is for calling off our engagement. After this, we're square.
Even through text, Felix can sense Sharon's cold tone. He doesn't have time to dwell on it.
With it, I'd get that herb.
Felix doesn't hesitate to bid.
300 million.
Harold is astonished.
Mr. Lin, why did you raise it by 100 million? We only have about 100 million in cash. If we spend all that money, I'll become broke.
I won't be using your money.
Harold is stunned. He sees that Felix looks completely confident. A wave of murmurs sweeps through the room.
Who is that guy? Not familiar. 300 million? Which family's heir is he?
Who is he? He dares to compete against Mr. Shaw?
The crowd whispers. Lester also frowns. He couldn't help looking back. He sees Felix, just an ordinary-looking young man.
Look into this guy for me. Check his background.
Lester says to his secretary beside him.
All right.
400 million.
Lester calmly raises his paddle. The entire room collectively gasps in shock once again. Truly a wealthy heir from Elmwood. Another 100 million added.
500 million.
With money, Felix feels confident. He doesn't understand why Sharon was willing to transfer 10 billion for a marriage contract. After this matter, he will ask Sharon. Now, the top priority is to win this bidding for the herb. Felix has a feeling. Relying on this herb, He is very likely to break through to the peak or build his foundation.
How powerful could I be with a foundation?
The venue is in an uproar again. Everyone looks at Felix with a different light. 500 million in cash, even for the wealthiest, isn't something casually produced. Just who is this guy? Everyone speculates in their hearts. Lester is frowning. He sweeps another glance at Felix. Felix's gaze just happens to meet Lester's. Lester snorts coldly. He asks his secretary.
Found out?
This man is called Felix. He was born in the slums. His mother is named Susan. She sells osmanthus cakes. His family has a property, but it's occupied by his ex-wife. 3 years of marriage, his wife never let him touch her. She even cheated on him for a whole year. He had no real job. He's a complete freeloader.
The secretary tells Lester the detailed intelligence. After hearing this, Lester's face turns cold. How dare this poor wretch bid against him?
Could he be here to cause trouble? 600 million.
Since Felix puts on airs, just see how long it could last. Felix is determined to get the herb. However, he didn't expect Lester to be so persistent.
1 billion.
He outright bids 1 billion. He hopes that guy will back down. Everyone is stunned. 1 billion? Even River City's richest Thomas would struggle to pay. Lester's expression shifts. His attendant beside him, the grey-robed old man, couldn't help frowning.
Kid, I've looked into you. You're no rich family heir at all. You want to oppose me?
Lester stands right up. He turns and speaks to Felix darkly. His tone carries a threat. Felix is frowning.
Auction rules support the highest bidder. Isn't it normal?
Rules are rigid. Men are flexible. Besides, do you have 1 billion?
Felix lets out a cold snort.
It's none of your business.
Lester doesn't bring much money this time, just a little over 1 billion. His father wouldn't approve of spending more. Lester points at Felix. He scans the crowd, fixing on the host.
Everyone, this is Felix from the slums. I suspect he's broke and here to disrupt the auction. I demand that his funds be verified.
What? From the slums? The crowd erupts. Murmurs rise everywhere.
Is this kid really here to cause trouble?
Well, who dares offend Mr. Shaw?
This kid looks unfamiliar. I've met nearly everyone in River City's elite, but I've never seen him.
Listening to the crowd, the host hesitates as well.
Sir, could we verify your capital?
The host addressed Felix.
I'm so sorry, but I have no choice.
After all, he is just a lowly auction host. He can't afford to offend Lester. He doesn't want to offend Felix either. So he adopts a very humble posture. Felix nods to him. He gets the host's predicament. Felix tosses out a bank card.
Go ahead.
Lester crosses his arms, waiting to see Felix fail. If this punk is here to cause trouble and oppose him, he will have Mr. Sawyer break Felix's legs. Lester sneers and says,
Well, does he have the money?
Everyone looks over.
Mr. Felix's funds are verified. The auction may proceed.
What? Felix does have the money.
Could the intel be wrong?
Lester stares at the host and asks,
Is there no mistake?
If it weren't for this host's reputation, he'd suspect the two were colluding to deceive him. The host nods at him.
It's confirmed.
The audience erupts. He is really wealthy. But what puzzles them is this is too low-key. Felix is smiling.
Mr. Shaw, 1 billion. Any advance? If no, I'll be taking this herb.
Lester's face darkens and he coldly says,
You'll have the money but not the life to spend it. Let's go.
Saying that, Lester leaves the auction hall with Mr. Sawyer and his secretary. Harold warns Felix.
Lester is notoriously ruthless. Mr. Lin, you must be careful.
Felix smiles and replies.
Take things as they come.
Under the envious gazes of the crowd, after paying, Felix takes the herb away. He gets in the car. They head towards Bayview. Halfway there, a black Maybach is parked across the road, blocking the way.
Darn it! Which brat parked right in the middle of the road? Looking to die?
Harold curses as he gets out of the car. Felix follows him out. After Harold gets out, he is about to yell, but his expression quickly changes. 3 people stand by the car ahead. Lester, Mr. Sawyer, and Lester's secretary.
Mr. Lin, didn't expect their retaliation so soon.
Harold's face turns grim. Felix isn't feeling surprised. He squints at Lester.
You're resorting to robbery?
Lester is so angry he nearly chokes. When has the Shaw heir been short on cash? This time, he didn't bring much cash. Mocked by Felix, Lester's face darkens.
Kid, hand over the herb now, then kneel, Cowtown, apologise. I'll consider letting you off.
Felix notices the old man's aura is profound. He is a master. But Felix has now reached level 3 and possesses various skills. He feels no fear. Within the legacy he gained, it contains cultivation techniques, medical arts, and esoteric methods and metaphysics, even including mystical arts. During this time, Felix advanced his cultivation and practiced unique techniques. Felix knows auxiliary methods are vital in conflicts beyond cultivation. Despite the old man's aura, Felix is confident he can win.
Mr. Lin, what do we do now? Should I contact Miss Renata?
Despite being the Underworld's emperor, he's not a trained fighter.
We can't always rely on others. We need to rely on ourselves.
Talking without understanding the situation. Don't you realize there's a martial artist over there?
You wait here.
Felix instructs him. He strides towards Lester and the others.
I kneel to apologize.
You're showing some sense. Obey me, and I might break one of your legs.
He thought Felix would submit. A smug smile spreads across his face. And then, Felix raises his hand and slaps Lester. The slap sends Lester flying over 10 meters.
You, how dare you hit me?
Lester scrambles up from the ground and shouts furiously. Felix sneers coldly.
So what? Make me kneel?
Mr. Sawyer, finish him.
Rest assured, I'll snap his neck right now.
Harold watches from afar, his heart sinking.
Felix's rashness dooms us.
Mr. Sawyer is called Channing. He is quite famous in Elmwood. He is a level 5 master. Lester's attendant and bodyguard. Harold once heard Mr. Sawyer could kill an ox with one punch.
Mr. Lin is far too reckless. Why didn't he tell Miss Renata? Should I ditch Felix and run later?
Although he wants to cozy up to Renata, he'd rather save his own skin.
You brat, you don't know your place. Well, do you even know there are beings in this world called martial artists?
Martial artists? I don't know that.
Well, an ant like you wouldn't know, of course. Martial artists transcend the common. They exist above ordinary people, and I am a 5th level inner strength martial artist. For me to crush, you would be as easy as crushing an ant.
Is that so? In that case, why do you serve him?
You!
Channing flew into a rage. Felix's words had hit his weak spot.
Looking for death.
Mr. Lin, quick, dodge.
Felix remains unmoved. He didn't intend to dodge. He waits for the palms to strike toward his head. Then he simply raises his hand to block the opponent's strike.
This is impossible. This kid is actually a master.
What are you doing? Cripple him now.
Lester shouts from afar. Channing wears a bitter expression. He wants to cripple Felix, but he can't move now.
A level 5 expert? That's it?
Felix applies force with his hand, and Channing cried out, flying backwards. He crashes into Lester, who just got up. Felix steps forward, mocking Lester.
Remember not to provoke me again.
Lester feels utterly humiliated, but he clenches his teeth, uttering no sound. Resentment fills his eyes.
Harold, let's go.
Mr. Lin, you are truly amazing. Are you also a martial artist?
That Channing is at inner strength level 5. He can easily take down a dozen soldiers, yet he can't withstand Felix's blow.
I'm sort of one.
Felix didn't explain much. It isn't martial arts, but immortal path. Martial arts are far inferior.
Felix, I won't let you off.
He had never been beaten before.
Mr. Lester, let me help you back.
Get lost.
Channing flushes, but dares not say more. At the Bayview Villa,
the spiritual energy of this herb is potent.
Felix feels secretly delighted. This 200-year-old medicinal herb is over 10 times more precious than that fleece flower root. Felix is confident that relying on this herb, he can elevate his cultivation to the peak of his level. As to whether he can break through, he isn't entirely sure yet. Felix doesn't dwell on it. Legs crossed, he begins running Mystic Jade Art, absorbing the energy. Over a night, he absorbs roughly half of the spiritual energy, and his cultivation level rises from level 3 directly to level 4.
A minor realm in just one night.
Felix is overjoyed.
I can reach level 5 tomorrow.
Felix washes up and finds the elixir he refined from the fleece flower root. He heads towards the slums. His mother, Susan, is frail. Years of hard labor led to chronic illness. Felix intends to cure her illness completely this time. After arriving there, Felix didn't go home. He knows that at this time, Susan should be selling osmanthus cakes at the stall. As he nears his mum's stall, he sees two familiar figures engaged in a heated discussion with his mother.
Susan, hand over the property deed now, or I'll call the police.
Marina stands with her hands on her hips, speaking to Susan in a domineering tone. Though Sienna and Felix were divorced, the property deed is still in Susan's hands. Upon learning Sienna divorced Felix, Susan is shocked.
Sienna, you and Felix were fine. Why the divorce? Did Felix bully you? You tell me. I'll scold him. It's normal for young couples to have arguments.
He can bully me? Old hag, cut the nonsense. Hand over the property deed now, or you know what'll happen. I'll make your son go to jail.
Correct. You just watched the video. Your son attempted to rape me. Now he must leave with nothing.
Felix is honest and decent. How could he do that?
Marina doesn't hold back. She slaps Susan across the face and roars.
Are you blind? Didn't you see the video? Are you handing it over or not? If not, I'm calling the police.
Don't.
Susan panicked.
I'll get it for you.
That's more like it.
Mom, you can't.
Felix walks over with an angry expression.
Felix, what brings you here? Why the divorce? Felix, I know you well. You wouldn't do that.
Felix feels sad.
The one who believes in you the most is your mother. Mom, they colluded to frame me. They're after our house.
It was you who tried to rape me. I have video evidence.
Call the police? Then go ahead. To take my father's house? Dream on.
You.
Marina is angry, but she won't dare to call the police. After all, if the police uncover the truth, she will end up in jail.
Mom, let's go. No need to deal with these people.
She is here with Marina today to threaten Susan with the video into handing over the property deed. Little did she know Felix would show up. Seeing Felix inexplicably worries her. She recalls the yacht humiliation. She resents it.
How did Felix get so lucky to have cozied up to Renata?
My daughter, how can we just leave?
Right, you can't.
Felix is sneering. Marina's eyes light up. She says eagerly,
Felix, are you going to hand over the property deed?
Without hesitation, Felix slaps Marina across the face.
You wish.
You good for nothing. How dare you hit me?
In shock, Marina covers her face.
You hit her. Can't I hit you?
You're rebelling.
Felix, forget it.
Mom, we were passive and got bullied.
Hearing this, Susan falls silent.
You little scoundrel. Just you wait there.
While cursing, Marina is dragging Sienna away.
Mom, you're weak. Don't sell cakes anymore. I made money. You can enjoy life.
He still has over 9 billion. Even if herbs are costly, billions ensure Susan a good life.
If I don't sell it, what else can I do?
Mom, take this medicine.
Felix takes out the elixir he refined.
I'm busy recently. Once I'm free, we'll move to a villa.
Actually, Felix wants to take Susan now, but he fears she won't be able to handle seeing the big villa now. So he plans to wait a while.
What medicine? It smells good.
From a famous doctor. It cures all diseases.
It isn't too expensive, is it?
Yes, Mom. Don't worry. That doctor is kind. He didn't charge me much.
Okay, that's good.
After dinner in the slum, Felix receives a call from Charles.
Felix, my friend's son is coming to River City. There's a banquet at the Royal Hotel tonight.
Felix doesn't want to go, but Charles insists. He has to agree. When Felix returns to Bayview Villa, he is surprised to find Renata's car parked in front.
Miss Renata, why are you here?
To take you to the banquet and...
And what, Miss Renata?
Be my boyfriend tonight. No problem?
Felix is stunned, feeling unbelievable. Renata purses her lips, looking unhappy.
Why? You're unwilling?
I'm very willing.
It's just that I ran into an annoying guy. He wooed me, but I really hate him. So tonight, you need to.
Felix suddenly understood. She wants to use him as a shield. He smiles bitterly. Felix gazes at Renata's lovely, noble, elegant face. He feels inferior.
Perhaps only by becoming stronger could he match her.
Am I pretty?
Felix is stunned.
You're very pretty.
Want to be my boyfriend?
What?
For a moment, his mind buzzes. His heart is pounding.
I was just joking with you.
Felix's face darkens.
So it was just a joke. I almost thought.
But becoming my boyfriend isn't impossible. As long as you can become the top person in a month. Are you confident?
The top person? Yes.
Good. I'll wait for you.
In Royal Hotel's presidential suite,
we've summoned Chapman Tilson.
In the room, the secretary stands respectfully. Lester stands by the window, saying,
You useless trash. Our Shaw family doesn't support idlers. Get out.
Humiliated, he said nothing.
It's good Chapman is coming. I'll make the kids see consequences.
Lester said with a dark face.
Mr. Lester, the party's starting.
The secretary said, Is the proposal ceremony all ready?
Yes, it's ready.
The secretary said. Lester takes a deep breath. His eyes are shining.
Renata, I will make you marry me.
In the Royal Hotel banquet hall, today, nearly all prominent figures in River City are present. Felix is the young man recently promoted by Renata. Those wealthy elites have met Felix before on the Elizabeth yacht. So while flattering Renata, they also carries favor with Felix. Even Harold is invited. This is because Felix recommended Harold to Renata. Or, given Harold's status, he wouldn't have the chance to attend.
Any new channels to buy herbs?
Felix asked.
No. Herbs are too scarce in River City, but we can spread the word around and gather them.
Felix pondered for a moment. He took out over 10 pills.
Vitality pills. They can strengthen the body. Go sell them. Anyone who has herbs over 50 years old can sell it for 1 pill. If they don't have herbs, just buy the pill.
How much should 1 vitality pill sell for?
Felix thought for a moment.
500,000 per pill.
Harold gasps in utter shock.
500,000 per pill? For this unassuming blackish thing? Will anyone buy it?
Harold feels a headache. Felix notices his worry.
Just try to sell them. People will be scrambling for them.
All right then.
Harold agrees with a worried expression. He feels no one would buy them. If they don't sell, he'd foot the bill. He didn't say anything more. Michael approached with a glass.
Mr. Lin, how do you do?
Felix didn't know him.
Who are you? I'm Michael from Denver family. Adrian Denver is my father.
Michael said with a smile. Harold whispered to Felix.
Denver family is one of 4 great families, second only to Taylor family. Their family specializes in banking. They have significant influence in Elmwood.
Hearing this, Felix understood.
Hello, Mr. Denver.
Felix conversed with Michael. Although Michael was a rich second-generation heir, he didn't put on airs.
Mr. Lin, it's said that you cured Mr. Jones's illness.
Michael suddenly asked.
Yes, I cured him. I didn't expect the young man promoted by Miss Jones to be a miracle doctor. I have an uncle in Elmwood who is the chairman of Blossom Bank. His wife has been in poor health. I wonder if you have time tomorrow or the day after to take a look at her. I have the time. Good. I'll arrange it and send someone to pick you up. There will be generous thanks. You're too kind.
Everyone, let's welcome the main character.
At that moment, the host spoke loudly into the microphone. Everyone turned to look toward the stage. Lester strode confidently onto the stage.
It's him. Do you know Lester?
Michael asked.
You can say that.
Thanks for coming despite your busy schedules and welcoming me. And I, Lester?
Lester's gaze shifted, landing on Renata below the stage.
I will propose to a lady today. I hope to receive your blessings.
As Lester spoke, the crowd grew restless. Lester was going to propose today. Elmwood's citywide sensation. The Shaw family was one of Elmwood's top elite families. Ryan, Shaw family head, and Charles were sworn brothers. So, in such a case, Lester proposing to Renata would strengthen family bonds. Everyone looked on with eager anticipation and blessings. Clearly, most of them had already heard the news that Lester would propose to Renata today.
Mr. Shaw and Miss Renata. One is cool and rich, the other a rare beauty.
A talented man and a beautiful woman. How enviable.
The crowd whispered, their eyes fixed on the scene. Lester went towards Renata. He knelt down.
Renata, I've admired you for a long time. Please marry me.
He believed Renata wouldn't refuse. After all, who in Elmwood was more worthy of Renata? Renata frowned and remained silent.
He thought Lester was just wooing her. She didn't expect him to propose.
Kaleidoscopic beams instantly bathed the couple. The melodious saxophone dance tune echoes through the hall, enhancing the romantic atmosphere.
Marry him, marry him.
The crowd chant rhythmically, clapping along, eager to seal the perfect match.
Renata, please marry me. I'll give you my all and the very best.
Sorry, I can't marry you.
The cheers stop. The music gradually fades.
Why is this?
Lester looks utterly stunned.
We've been childhood playmates, and this matter has even been approved by your father.
We were childhood sweethearts. But that doesn't mean I have to marry you. Besides, I already have a boyfriend.
Lester is stunned.
Renata, when did you get a boyfriend? I haven't heard that.
Renata is smiling.
It was just now.
Renata turns and walks to Felix's side.
He is my boyfriend, Felix.
Everyone is shocked. Felix is actually Renata's boyfriend? No wonder she spares no effort helping him. Michael looks astonished.
What? It's him?
Lester's face turns icy cold.
This brat not only stole my herb, but now even my woman? That's way too reckless.
Felix is also momentarily shocked.
Renata tells them I'm her boyfriend.
For a moment, Felix's emotions are complex. There's excitement, passion, and also unease.
What trash are you? You're worthy of Renata?
Lester stands up, cursing angrily. Felix then sneers.
That is none of your business.
I suggest you leave Renata immediately, or you won't live to see tomorrow's sun.
Felix remains expressionless.
Sorry, threats are the last thing I fear.
While saying this, Felix wraps his arm around Renata's waist. Renata hasn't expected this. A touch of bashfulness shows on her face.
You're asking for death.
Lester snaps, waving his arm.
Chapman, seize him for me.
Heavy footsteps are heard, each step making the entire banquet hall tremble. A man roughly 2 meters tall, built like an iron tower, walks forward with a fierce look.
It's actually Chapman.
Who is Chapman?
Elmwood martial artist, reportedly inner strength level 6.
Level 6? Few here can match his strength. That kid is doomed.
People all look at Felix's frail body, shaking their heads.
Well, Felix, are you scared?
Renata whispers playfully to Felix.
Still planning to be my boyfriend?
Determination shines in Felix's gaze.
Scared? That word isn't in my dictionary.
While saying that, Felix releases Renata. He strides towards Chapman and stops a meter away. The two men stare at each other. At 2 meters, Chapman is like a small mountain. He looks down imperiously at Felix. At 1.78 meters, Felix is of decent height, but looks short next to Chapman.
Kid, will you cripple your own legs? Or shall I break them for you and feed you to the dogs?
Chapman sneers viciously. His bulging arm muscles showcase explosive strength.
Maybe you'll end up with broken legs. Though he isn't level 6. With my level 4 cultivation, it's roughly their level 5.
But Felix wasn't cultivating martial arts, but immortal path. One's about internal energy, the other, spiritual power. The two are poles apart. The gap is enormous. Beating Chapman should be easy.
Kid, you're arrogant, but I hope your fighting skills match your words.
Chapman snarls with a grin. He sweeps toward Felix.
Mr. Lin, why aren't you dodging?
Michael can't help but chat anxiously from afar. He is counting on Felix to cure his aunt-in-law. If he died here, that would be hopeless. Harold seems calmer after seeing Felix's strength. Though Chapman is stronger than Channing, he remains confident in Felix.
Mr. Denver, rest assured. Mr. Lin will definitely be fine. That big guy's likely in trouble.
Harold faintly smiles.
Mr. Lin is a miracle doctor, but is he also a martial artist?
Michael is utterly stunned.
Let's just wait and see.
Go die, you brat!
Chapman's massive hand slams down towards Felix. Yet Felix wears a smile, not dodging at all. Some ladies scream in fright, too scared to watch the impending bloodshed. Renata, however, watches intently. She brought Felix to the banquet to test him a bit. The capital is full of hidden talents. In such a place, the strong ones are as numerous as the ones courting her. If Felix can't even handle today's situation, Renata won't hesitate to give up on him. After all, the man Renata chooses must be a strong one who can fight his way through a bloody road. Of course, Renata has arranged for experts to be hidden nearby. Once Felix is in danger, these experts will step in to save him.
This brat doesn't even dodge.
Seeing Felix stand his ground, Chapman is furious. He feels he is insulted. He wants to crush Felix. At that moment, Felix moves. A streak of faint glow gathers in his palm. Then he punches decisively towards Chapman's hand. A loud bang precedes an incredible scene. Felix is standing firm, unmoved. But Chapman's mountain-like body flies backwards like a cannonball, smashing heavily into the wall. He collapses unconscious. The room falls silent. Everyone's jaw has dropped, unable to speak anything. Lester is also dumbfounded.
Chapman is level 6 but strong. No one has ever seen him defeated before. Useless trash.
Lester glances at the unconscious Chapman lying in a pool of blood and curses viciously.
Am I qualified enough now?
Felix turns a cold gaze towards Lester. Lester's face darkens, teeth gritting.
Don't get cocky, punk. Chapman isn't the strongest. You offended me. Face my family's wrath.
After saying that, Lester leaves with his men. The banquet ends on a sour note. Felix sat in Renata's car as they return to the Bayview Villa.
Felix, you'll often face this if you want to be my boyfriend. Each time will be fiercer, you know. Life-threatening danger might even arise.
Renata looks seriously at Felix.
You still want to be my boyfriend?
Felix's eyes hold incomparable resolve.
Miss Renata, even if ahead lies an abyss, I will charge forward.
Renata smiles at Felix's sincerity.
All right, I'll call if anything comes up.
Felix gets out of the car. He watches Renata leave. Felix murmurs softly.
I will strive to become outstanding to deserve you.
Felix heads straight to the open-air balcony. He takes out the herb to continue to absorb the spiritual energy. A night passes. Felix breaks through to level 5. Felix feels much stronger now.
I have no more herbs. How Harold is doing?
Just after breakfast, a luxury car pulls up before the villa. Michael gets off the car.
Mr. Lin, I'll take you to the provincial capital of Elmwood.
Felix nods at him.
Let's go.
At that moment, a figure runs over. With a thud, he kneels before Felix. Looking at him, Felix can't help but be astonished. He knocked out Chapman last night.
What is it?
Mr. Lin, I wish to follow you. Please take me in.
Follow me. Please explain.
Chapman says in a bitter tone.
I lost you. They're still lost face. According to their rules, after kicking me out, they won't let me off. Channing before me was an example.
What about Channing?
He remembers Channing, the old man who was with Lester at the River City auction.
Channing has been killed by the Shaws. I don't want to be the second Channing.
Chapman states truthfully.
He was killed?
Felix feels a chill in his heart. The Shaws really burned the bridges.
If you stay, never betray me, or I'll make you beg to die.
Felix says in a cold tone.
Understood, Mr. Lin.
Chapman says respectfully. Felix accepts Chapman, but wants an assistant. Secondly, he's going to Elmwood. Chapman knows it. He'd have a guide.
If Chapman dares to betray me, I can make his life a living hell. Within the legacy he gained, there are many torturous methods.
Chapman gets into Michael's car with Felix. They arrive in a few hours. By then, it is around 10 p.m. Michael helps book rooms for Felix and Chapman. He'll come pick them up tomorrow.
Chapman, let's eat something.
Chapman nods his head.
Elmwood's famous snack street is right near this hotel. Mr. Lin, I'll take you there.
Soon, the two find a noodle shop on the street. They order noodles, skewers, and beer.
Felix, is that you?
A familiar voice calls out. Felix turns. It's Sarah.
Sarah, what brings you here?
Felix says in surprise. Seeing she is alone, Felix invites her to join their table. After Sarah sits down, she says smilingly,
I came here to look for a job, through my cousin. I'm preparing for an interview at Blossom Bank.
Felix understands then. Like Sarah, he studies financial accounting management in college. If Felix job hunted, he'd likely be in accounting.
I wish you success in your interview.
Thank you. Felix, are you in the capital for work too?
No, I was invited by a friend to come to treat someone.
Felix, I actually need to thank you. If it weren't for you, the burn on my face wouldn't have healed. I wouldn't have had the courage to apply to Blossom Bank. I wouldn't have passed the appearance screening.
We're classmates. No worries.
Hearing this, Sarah's expression darkens.
We're just classmates?
After seeing Felix at the Emperor Entertainment Club, Sarah feels he is completely different from when he was in college. The old Felix was ordinary and plain, even with a hint of timidity. But the Felix now radiates powerful confidence in every move, very attractive to women, especially to Sarah, who was once Felix's first love.
Felix, if I ace the interview, dinner's on me. You must not turn me down then.
Definitely.
The next day at 9 a.m., Michael drives over. Felix doesn't have Chapman accompany him. An hour later, they stop before a villa. Michael leads Felix into the villa. A middle-aged couple sits on the sofa. They are dressed elegantly. Square-jawed, the man carries the air of authority. The woman is graceful, middle-aged, but still beautiful. However, at that moment, her face looks rather pale, and she coughs. Sitting opposite the couple is a young doctor in a white coat. He is around 27 or 28 years old.
Mr. Denver, Mrs. Denver only needs my special medicine. Her condition will greatly improve in 30 minutes.
The young doctor says to Nathan with a smile,
Mr. Jonathan, we're truly grateful to you for flying all the way here from Maryland. If my wife's illness is cured, rest assured, the 100 million we promised won't be a penny short.
Mr. Denver, you're too kind. Saving lives is the sacred duty of us doctors. It's all what I should do.
At that moment, Nathan notices Michael and Felix's arrival.
Michael, who is this?
Nathan looks Felix up and down.
Michael introduces him. Uncle, this is the miracle doctor I told you about last time.
Miracle doctor? Michael, I remember you said he practiced traditional medicine.
Michael then nods quickly.
That's right. He was the one who cured.
Michael is about to say Felix cured Renata and also Charles, but before he can finish, Nathan cuts him off directly.
Michael, I know you want to help. However, even Mr. Francis is unable to cure my wife's illness. How much less could a young junior?
Nathan shook his head. He felt Felix was too young. His medical skills couldn't be that great.
Francis? Francis is nothing but a fame seeker.
Nathan raised an eyebrow. He was displeased.
Young man, who taught you medicine? How dare you speak of Mr. Jackson like that?
I have no master. I learned medicine on my own.
You were self-taught?
Jonathan sneered contemptuously.
Not to mention traditional medicine is in decline. Even the renowned Mr. Jackson has been dismissed by you as worthless. I don't know why you are so confident.
Who are you?
Jonathan frowned. He looked at Felix and replied smugly.
My name is Jonathan, a member of Maryland Medical Association. I earned my master's in medicine at 25, joined the Maryland Medical Association at 26, and at 27 studied under Anthony, the internationally renowned medical master.
How can you, a Summeran, demean our medicine?
Sorry about that. I studied abroad at 20 years old. Now I am already a Maryland citizen.
Worship of foreigners.
You!
Jonathan was furious.
Punk, what skills do you have to cure Mrs. Denver?
Felix said in an earnest tone.
I've observed her.
No Western medicine can cure her. It's evil energy. Cure her by dispelling it, plus acupuncture.
Haha.
Jonathan burst out laughing. He looked at Felix as if he were an idiot.
We live in an age of advanced science, yet you claim she is afflicted by evil energy? That's feudal superstition.
Jonathan turned to look at Nathan.
Mr. Denver, I strongly suspect this man is merely a charlatan. Please kick him out of here.
Nathan was frowning. Felix was disrespectful, and he disliked him, but he was brought by Michael.
Why hesitate?
Seeing Nathan was hesitating, Jonathan snorted unhappily.
It seems my treatment for Mrs. Denver are no longer required. Then I must take my leave.
Jonathan began packing his medical kit.
Mr. Swift, please wait.
Nathan said urgently.
Please don't be angry. I'll have him removed at once.
Jonathan then relented. He looked at Felix mockingly. Nathan pointed to the door, giving Felix his marching orders.
My apologies. As a TCM doctor, you are not welcome here. Please leave.
Uncle!
Michael panicked.
Shut up.
Nathan scolded him.
Bring another charlatan like this, and you're kicked out too.
Michael looked disgruntled, looking at Felix with apology. Felix smiled at him.
Fine, I'll go. No Western drug can cure her. Only I can.
Get out of here.
Nathan snapped, and Felix left.
Mr. Swift, please administer the medicine to my wife.
Jonathan nodded his head. He took out the medicine brought from Maryland.
Give this to Mrs. Denver to take with warm water. I guarantee that within half an hour, her condition will definitely improve.
After taking it, Mrs. Denver's complexion improved significantly. It wasn't as pale as before.
How are you feeling, darling?
Mrs. Denver nodded her head.
I feel much better.
Nathan breathed a sigh of relief. It seemed Jonathan's medicine really worked.
Dr. Swift, thank you so much.
Nathan said gratefully to Jonathan. Jonathan smiled slightly.
Mr. Denver, you're too kind. Saving lives and aiding the injured is our duty as doctors. Unlike some people, nothing but a quack.
I really don't know how such a charlatan got into my house.
Michael, standing nearby, looked sullen. He knew Nathan was blaming him. He felt a pang of regret. Maybe he shouldn't have called Felix.
Dr. Swift, I promised you 100 million, and I will transfer every cent to you.
No problem for that.
At that moment, Mrs. Denver suddenly felt dizzy. Her face turned deathly pale.
Darling,
Nathan's expression changed.
Darling, what's wrong?
Mrs. Denver said weakly.
I feel very dizzy and uncomfortable. I feel I'm dying.
With that, she passed out directly. Her breathing was faint.
Darling!
Mrs. Denver was unconscious. Nathan frantically grabbed Jonathan's hand.
Dr. Swift, what has happened to her?
Jonathan was at a loss.
Well, I really don't know.
This special medicine was just produced in Maryland. It was touted as a cure-all without commercial testing yet. Jonathan took it without telling his mentor he aimed to make a fortune off rich people in Sumara. Who knew this would happen?
You don't know?
Nathan's face turned cold.
Mr. Swift, if anything happens to my wife, I will not let you off.
Michael said urgently.
Uncle, should we call Felix to take a look?
Only then did Nathan remember what Felix had said. No Western medicine could cure it, but only he could. Did I wrong him? Nathan glanced at the unconscious Mrs. Denver, teeth gritted.
Michael, go find Mr. Lin quickly.
He could only try a desperate remedy now. Michael acknowledged and ran out. However, after searching the vicinity, he couldn't find Felix. When calling him, it only yielded a busy tone. Left with no choice, Michael had to return.
Did you find him?
Seeing Michael return alone, Nathan panics. Michael sighed.
I couldn't find him and can't get through.
Nathan looked utterly distraught.
We're done for.
Jonathan sneered from the side.
Maybe that charlatan was just putting on airs. He's probably long gone from Elmwood by now.
You punk, shut up right now.
Nathan pointed at Jonathan and cursed.
It's all your fault that Mr. Lin got angry and left. I'm telling you, if anything happens to my wife, I'll make you pay.
For a wealthy man like Nathan, making a commoner disappear would be very easy.
Mr. Lin!
Michael suddenly exclaimed. Felix showed up at the door. Felix walked into the room. Nathan was overjoyed.
Mr. Lin, I was wrong earlier. I had offended you. Please help save my wife.
Nathan fell to his knees right away. Felix helped him up.
Don't worry, Mr. Denver.
Jonathan felt uneasy seeing Felix. Jonathan's eyes darted.
This guy thinks he's so capable. Let him treat her. If anything happens to Mrs. Denver later, we'll then pin the whole thing on this guy.
Jonathan felt pleased. Looking at Mrs. Denver, she was beyond saving. Not even a god could cure her. Jonathan was filled with anticipation. He seemed to see Felix's downfall. Felix had gone to buy silver needles. He knew Jonathan's medicine would be useless. As Unbound Patriarch's heir, healing and saving were his principles. He wouldn't just watch Mrs. Denver die. He sterilized the needles and began Mrs. Denver's acupuncture. Needles protected her heart meridian, preserving her last breath. Felix turned to speak to Nathan.
Mrs. Denver's illness was from evil aura. Clearing this aura solves everything.
Evil aura?
Jonathan was sneering.
This is ridiculous. If anything happens to Mrs. Denver, you'll bear the main responsibility.
Nathan was furious and slapped Jonathan.
Darn you. Shut your mouth.
Jonathan dared not speak again. Felix took out a geomancy compass and walked out of the hall. He went to the courtyard. The others followed him out.
Mr. Lin, what exactly is this evil aura you mentioned?
Nathan asked nervously. Felix walked around the courtyard with the compass. He stopped at the southwest corner.
He was at a wall. Something is in this wall. Let someone knock it down.
Something hidden?
Nathan hesitated briefly and made a call. Soon someone arrived with an excavator. Guided by Felix, they dismantled the wall. Half the wall collapsed.
Stop!
The workers stopped. Felix immediately walked over. He searched for something in the rubble. Later on, Felix pulled out a burlap sack from the rubble. A chill wind swept through the courtyard. It felt chilly, making people shudder.
Mr. Lin, what is this?
Nathan asked nervously. Felix smiled at Nathan.
Open it and check out.
When everyone saw what was inside the sack, they collectively gasped in shock. Inside the sack was a machete. It was smeared with crimson blood.
How could this be here?
Nathan turned pale with fright.
This is a blade with corpse oil and blood. This is witchcraft, or rather, a curse. Your wife has been cursed.
Felix said that gravely.
Who on earth would curse my wife like this?
Nathan was extremely furious.
Mr. Lin, what should we do now?
He knew it wasn't time to find the culprit. Saving her is what matters.
Get a peachwood sword. I'll dispel evil.
Nathan soon got a peachwood sword. Felix began the ritual. After 30 minutes, Felix descended. He then handed the sack to a worker.
Toss it in the river. Don't look back.
The worker nodded. He did it as told. Felix entered the living room. He touched Mrs. Denver's forehead. Dark energy at her brow vanished.
Come back here.
When the evil aura emerged, Felix shouted. Mrs. Denver awoke with a moan. Her pale face regained color.
Darling, you're awake.
Nathan said very excitedly. Mrs. Denver smiled and nodded.
I just had a dream. I dreamed I nearly fell into a river. Suddenly, someone called me back. Otherwise, I might not have returned.
Nathan gave Felix a deeply grateful look. He said to Mrs. Denver,
Darling, you rest well here for now.
Nathan turned to speak to Felix.
Mr. Lin, I can never repay your great kindness.
Nathan then took out a bank card.
There's 100 million in this card. I hope you can accept it.
Felix didn't stand on ceremony. He accepted it. Michael sighed with relief. He secretly gave Felix a thumbs up. Nathan turned to look back. He found Jonathan had long gone.
Jonathan is the real fraud after money and fame. Don't let me see him again, or I won't let him off lightly.
Nathan warmly invited Felix to stay for dinner. Felix declined, saying,
Mrs. Denver is very weak now. You follow the prescription and have her take it on time. She'll recover in 2 weeks.
Felix wrote the prescription and gave it to Nathan. Nathan was very grateful. He personally saw Felix out. Felix returned to the hotel, took a shower, and slept comfortably. Next morning, Felix received a call from Sarah.
Felix, I have an interview today. Can you come with me?
Okay.
Sarah was likely nervous, wanting him to accompany her. After all, Blossom Bank is the largest bank in Elmwood. Passing the interview won't be that easy. Felix arrived at the Blossom Bank. Sarah was already waiting for him at the gate.
Are you ready?
Felix asked with a smile. Sarah was a bit nervous.
I'm fairly well prepared, just still a little nervous.
Don't be nervous. Consider it a practice. Blossom Bank isn't the only option.
Sarah nodded her head.
Felix, thank you very much.
Go for it.
I will.
Soon it was Sarah's turn. Encouraged by Felix's supportive gaze, she went to the room. Sarah was surprised to see only one interviewer. He was a manager at Blossom Bank. He was pot-bellied, bald, and sleazy.
What's your name?
Sarah.
Mr. Chandler heard it was a girl and couldn't help looking up. Sarah's sweet, innocent face made him smile.
She has long legs, slim waist, and curvy hips.
He couldn't help but mentally give her a thumbs up.
Sarah, your qualifications and background are good.
Mr. Chandler stared at Sarah with a beaming smile. Sarah felt extremely uneasy. She sensed there was ill intent in his gaze.
Thank you very much, sir. Regarding my...
Mr. Chandler rubbed his hands and then stood up. He walked towards Sarah. Sarah was feeling nervous.
Miss Yates, as you know, our Blossom Bank is a large-scale institution. Many people interview here, but getting a job here isn't that easy.
Mr. Chandler placed his hand on Sarah's thigh. Sarah jumped up at once.
Mr. Chandler, stop this.
Still playing shy? Could you be a virgin?
Hearing such vulgarity, Sarah flushes red.
Mr. Chandler, show some self-respect.
Mr. Chandler snorts coldly.
Sarah, let me put it to you straight. If you want to work here, fine, but you have to sleep with me once. I'll cover for you in the bank from then on.
You.
Sarah is furious.
If so, I won't proceed.
Sarah turns to leave. Mr. Chandler blocks her way. He sneers non-stop.
Want to leave? No chance now.
What are you doing? Don't come closer, or I'll call for help.
Sarah is backed into a corner.
Come on, scream.
He laughs loudly.
The room's soundproof. Scream away. No one will hear.
Someone, help me now.
Terrified, Sarah cries frantically. The more she acts this way, the more excited he gets.
Haha, I love girls like you.
Felix suddenly kicks the door open and strides in.
Who?
Mr. Chandler angrily shouts.
Didn't I order no entry without my say-so?
Felix promptly kicks Mr. Chandler down.
Who the hell are you? Daring to hit me?
Felix he was.
Disheveled, Sarah hides behind Felix.
I'm Sarah's classmate.
Felix states expressionlessly. Mr. Chandler looks Felix up and down.
You punk. Know who I am?
I don't care about it. You bullied her? You'll pay for this.
You want to make me pay? What do you think you are? This kid looks like no rich man. Dares to shout in my place? Guards.
Mr. Chandler shouts loudly. Several uniformed security guards rush in, surrounding Felix.
Kill him for me.
Mr. Chandler seethes with rage. Sarah pales with fear.
What should we do now?
It's fine.
Felix slowly takes out his phone and calls Nathan.
Mr. Lin.
Nathan is clearly in good spirits.
Your prescription worked wonders. After taking the medicine, my wife now looks no different from how she appeared in the past, when she was healthy and well. Mr. Lin, if you have time now, Could you come visit my home? Let's have a good drink.
I have no time now. A manager in your bank tried to assault my classmate and wants to kill me.
What? Mr. Lin, please wait there. I'm coming right over.
Nathan hangs up the phone immediately.
Wow, you little rascal. Who are you fooling? No, our chairman?
Mr. Chandler scoffs. He thinks Felix is bluffing. Felix looks like some poor loser. How could he know Nathan?
You'll find out soon if I'm bluffing.
Felix says to him calmly.
Felix, we should just go now.
She also thinks Felix is trying to scare him. How could he possibly know the chairman of Blossom Bank?
Want to leave? No chances.
It's a misfortune for this bank to have such a parasite.
Beat him now.
Stop. Let's see who dares.
A loud shout is heard. Nathan bursts into the room urgently. Bodyguards in suits follow him.
Mr. Denver, what brings you here?
Seeing it's Nathan, he is stunned. He speaks to Nathan obsequiously.
You should have given us advance notice. I could have received you.
You'll receive no one.
Without another word, Nathan slaps Mr. Chandler across the face. Mr. Chandler's heart sinks, having a bad feeling. Nathan walks up towards Felix.
Mr. Lin, sorry about that.
Seeing this scene, Mr. Chandler freezes. Felix actually knows the chairman. Even Sarah is stunned. Felix points at Mr. Chandler and says,
I dislike this man very much.
Sure, I'll have him thrown out.
After speaking, Nathan waves his hand.
Beat him up and throw him onto the street.
Mr. Denver, spare me?
Get out of here. You're fired.
This is my classmate, Sarah. She's capable and applied for a job.
Okay, I'll inform the HR manager right away. She'll take over Mr. Chandler's position.
Sarah feels as if she is dreaming. Her face is full of disbelief.
I'm already a manager now.
Sarah looks gratefully at Felix. She feels she understands him even less now. In River City, even crime boss Harold bows to Felix. In Elmwood, the Blossom Bank chair respects Felix.
What exactly has Felix been through?
Declining Nathan's invitation, Felix returns to River City with Michael and Chapman. Sarah comes to see him off. She gazes affectionately at him for a long time. In River City's Water Manor Villa.
Dad, that guy's very skilled. Even Chapman is no match for him.
Ryan has silver hair and a handlebar mustache, smoking cigar.
What's his background?
This kid was born in the slums. His mother is Susan, a seller of osmanthus cakes. His ex-wife occupies his family's house. 3 years of marriage, his wife never let him touch her. She even cheated on him for a whole year. He had no real job. He's a complete freeloader. Recently, he suddenly became skilled in medicine and combat.
Could it be he was hiding his abilities?
Dad, what do we do now? This rascal has somehow charmed Renata, and now she even claims he is her boyfriend.
Well, I'll ask Charles first and sound out Mr. Ronald's opinion.
Not long after, Ryan returns.
Dad, what's their stance?
Lester asks his father eagerly.
The Joneses don't see Felix as Renata's boyfriend. The Joneses in the capital know Felix. As for Charles, he's stated he won't take sides.
Lester's eyes light up.
He bursts into laughter. So that means we can deal with that kid however we want.
That guy even beat Chapman. Looks like I'll have to handle this personally.
Dad, you're at Grandmaster level. Dealing with him will be a piece of cake.
At that moment, the phone rings. Ryan frowns and answers the call.
Is this Miss Renata?
It was Renata calling.
Ryan, Felix is my boyfriend. Don't touch him, or you're making an enemy of me.
Renata hangs up the phone directly. Ryan's countenance grows very somber.
What did Renata say?
Renata warned me not to touch Felix.
Renata is protecting him like this? What do we do?
Lester grits his teeth. Ryan lets out a cold sneer.
Renata said don't touch him. Doesn't he have a mom? Have someone capture her, then deliver an invitation saying I challenge him to a public duel.
Dad, you're the cunning strategist.
That being the case, he'll have to accept it. It doesn't really violate Renata's words.
Felix just returns to the Bayview Villa. Lester stands in the distance, watching him playfully.
Why are you here?
Nothing much. Just delivering an invitation.
A duel invitation from Ryan.
Chapman's expression changes. He whispers to Felix.
Mr. Lin, Ryan is Lester's father. He's a Grandmaster.
Chapman, you traitor. You'll die by the Shaw family's hand.
He works for me now. You can come at me.
Do you dare accept the duel with my dad?
I'm not interested.
Felix, don't refuse so quickly. You'll agree?
Get lost.
Lester hurriedly gets into the car, driving away without hesitation. After a while, an unknown call comes through.
Agree to duel, Mr. Shaw, or your mom dies. Details are on the invitation.
Shaw family, if you dare harm my mother, I will bring you down.
The terrifying aura emanating from Felix even makes Chapman involuntarily step back. Just then, a young man dressed like a courier runs up with a package in his hand.
Are you Mr. Lin?
That's me. What is it for?
Sir, this package is from Elmwood. Please sign for the package.
Felix opens the package and discovers a 100-year-old ginseng. A rich spiritual aura wafts over. This delights Felix immensely. Knowing you enjoy collecting medicinal herbs, I had someone obtain this one for you. Please accept it, Mr. Lin. Respectfully, Nathan. Felix is in very good spirits. Nathan sends him rain in a drought. Felix makes a rough estimate. At his current level, reaching the peak of his level would be equivalent to a master. Once he had a foundation, he would rival a grandmaster.
Shaw family, you'd better keep my mom safe, or I'll make you know what regret means.
The duel with Ryan is set for a week later. After Renata gets the news, She is furious.
That Shaw family are despicable. Renata, why are you so determined to help Felix? This time they are targeting Felix. You shouldn't meddle. I caused trouble for his mom. No matter what, I must pressure the Shaws to make them release her. No need for it. Why is that? Aren't you testing Felix? Now is the best time to test him. His loved ones are endangered. What will he do? If he can protect his family, he'll protect you in the future. But his mom, it seems you still don't trust him. Of course I trust him.
But this time, she suddenly feels a lack of confidence.
Renata, let Felix overcome this difficulty on his own. If he can save his mother, you can trust him. Otherwise, he's not qualified for you. And don't worry, the Shaws are only targeting him. Considering you, they won't harm Felix's mother. All right, Sharon, I'm with you.
Soon, the news of Felix's duel with Ryan spreads like wildfire, sweeping through the city. All underground factions are eagerly awaiting that day. After all, they all know that Shaw family head Ryan from Elmwood is a true grandmaster. As for Felix, he is just a nobody no one ever heard of. On the open-air balcony, Felix holds the century-old ginseng in his hand. He runs mystic jade art, greedily absorbing the spiritual energy and turning it into his own. Meanwhile, at the Sawyers.
Mom, do you know about it? That scoundrel Felix is finished.
Sienna, what happened?
That idiot Felix somehow offended the Shaw family. The one from Elmwood, Felix, overconfident, dared challenge Ryan Shaw.
The Shaw family head is a grandmaster. He could crush Felix with just one finger.
He deserves it. Once he is killed, I'll go grab the property deed.
She couldn't stop thinking about the deed.
Mom, I heard the duel is in 7 days. The venue is the People's Stadium. When the time comes, we must go watch to see how Felix gets beaten to death.
Will the event require tickets?
Leave that to me. I know an attendant of the Shaw family. Bribe them and we'll get tickets.
Wow, honey, you're the best.
After 7 days, Felix successfully absorbs the medicinal potency of that century-old ginseng. Felix's cultivation level also rises from level 5 directly to level 9, the peak of his current stage.
But I still couldn't break through. I wonder if I can deal with the Grandmaster now.
Felix takes the dregs to the kitchen. After a while, he refines several pills. He hands one vitality pill to Chapman.
Take it to enhance your strength.
Chapman is half doubtful, but he swallows it anyway. Instantly, he feels as if his body is filled with strength. His body even makes a crisp cracking sound.
My goodness, sir. I've reached level 7.
Follow me, and you'll grow faster.
Yes, thank you, sir. Sir, your aura shows mastery of inner strength. Breakthrough in seclusion facing Ryan.
Relax. I know my limits. Let's go to the stadium.
Chapman nods and gets the car. After parking at the stadium, Felix and Chapman walk towards the stadium. The entrance is packed with a huge crowd. At a glance, it is densely packed with people. Felix is surprised. Didn't expect his duel with Ryan would draw a large crowd to watch. Tens of thousands here, comparable to a famous international football match. The price of the ticket is shockingly high, selling for 1,000 apiece. Some resell for thousands each. Felix's face darkens at the noise.
Did you hear it? The one dueling Mr. Ryan this time is some unknown kid named Felix.
No money, influence, or background. Just a loser.
Good heavens. How is someone like this worthy of dueling Mr. Shaw?
Haha, probably he is trying to use this way to grab the public's attention and become famous.
What an idiot. I doubt he could even take a single palm strike from Mr. Shaw.
Exactly, one strike and he'd be dead. That would be so boring.
The talk makes Felix smile bitterly, but he doesn't say anything. He walks towards the entrance.
Felix, is that you?
At that moment, the girl suddenly spots Felix. She exclaims in surprise. Felix turns to look and is also surprised.
Jenny, why are you here?
The girl is tall and slender. She wears a pink top and a blue skirt, revealing her straight, long legs. She is radiating youthful vitality from head to toe. She bears some resemblance to Sienna. It's the weekend holiday. I just got back. I haven't gone home. She is Sienna's younger sister. She attends college in Riverton near River City.
Jenny, what did you just say? He is called Felix?
A male classmate gives Felix a surprised glance. Plain clothes, average looks, loser.
That's right, Fabian. He is Felix, my brother-in-law.
You wouldn't happen to be the Felix dueling Mr. Shaw, would you?
Fabian looks Felix up and down. Scorn and contempt fill his eyes.
That's impossible. He doesn't know martial arts at all. All he does is cook and wash clothes.
So, he's a kept man.
The girls cover their mouths and giggle. They all chatter non-stop. Mostly, they are mocking Felix.
So sorry. They're like that.
In the Sawyer family, only Jenny gets along with Felix. She has a good heart and is innocent. Compared to Sienna, it is like heaven and earth.
I can't help but wonder if they are blood related. Well, it's all right.
Tickets for the duel now cost thousands each. How should we get in?
They are students with no earning power yet. No way they can afford the tickets.
By the way, Fabian, didn't you say you're related to Lester and very close to him? Later, can you talk to Lester and get him to take us in?
That's right, Fabian. Whether we get in depends on you.
Though Fabian is ashore, he doesn't know Lester. He has bragged about it.
All right, I'll try later. Lester and his dad owe me that look. The few of us can go in, but not him.
Fabian says, pointing at Felix. The crowd stirs. Ryan, Lester, and others walk to the gate. Many automatically clear a path.
Fabian, Lester, and his father are coming. You go talk to them.
Fabian is shoved by a classmate. Fabian must prepare and move forward.
Mr. Shaw, Mr. Lester.
Fabian approaches the father and son.
Who are you?
I'm Fabian from Riverton Shaw family. My dad is Silas. We even had a meal together before.
What do you want?
Lester is frowning. He doesn't recall this family.
It's like this. Could you possibly do me a favor? Let me bring a few classmates in to watch Mr. Shaw's duel.
Do you a favor?
Without hesitation, he slaps Fabian across the face.
Who do you think you are? Expect me to help you? Get lost.
Fabian covers his face and slinks back dejectedly. This scene leaves Jenny and the others stunned.
So he was just bragging. How embarrassing.
His classmates speak scornfully. Fabian's cheeks burn with shame.
Still better than this, kept man.
Just then, Lester actually walks over. Fabian is startled, thinking Lester isn't done. His legs are trembling.
Felix, you actually dared to come.
Lester snarls at Felix and says,
Lester, if my mom's hurt, I'll cut you.
Don't worry. If you win, my dad will return her to you safe and sound. Of course, if you lose, your mum will likely have to be buried with you.
Having said this, Lester walks away.
Wait.
What?
They're with me. Let them in.
Go on if you don't mind being laughed at.
Lester snorts coldly and leaves. Jenny's classmates are all excited. They are also utterly astonished. The Felix standing before them is the one who is going to duel Ryan.
Let's go in now.
Felix says so.
Thank you, Felix.
The girls change their tone. All their previous scorn and disdain vanish. Fabian wants to follow them in, but he hears Felix say,
Except for you.
Fabian grits his teeth, saying,
Just wait to duel Ryan and die.
None of your concern. The one who dies won't be me.
The stadium is packed. One could imagine Ryan's influence. In their eyes, Felix is just an unknown nobody. He is a stepping stone for Ryan to further elevate his fame. Renata and Sharon sit in the VIP area. Behind them two is a burly old man with white hair.
Mr. Ridge, save Felix if his life is in danger.
Although Renata had promised Sharon not to interfere in Felix's duel, she can't possibly just stand by and watch him die at Ryan's hands. Being helpless, Sharon has to come with her. Renata has even summoned Brian from her father's in Elmwood. Brian is one of Ronald's personal bodyguards, a grandmaster.
Madam, if he's alive, I can save him.
Do you lack faith in Felix?
Seeing Renata's expression, Sharon sighs.
What charm does Felix possess that Renata is so captivated?
Renata.
Lester approaches with a smile.
Why are you here? And we're not that close. Don't call me Renata.
Lester freezes, fury in his heart.
Wretch, I'll get you into my bed sooner or later. All right, Miss Jones.
Lester still wears a smile on his face.
Lester, using dirty tricks to force Felix into a duel is despicable.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
Lester feigns astonishment. With a smile, he sits down next to Renata. Renata looks disgusted. She stands up and pulls Sharon to sit elsewhere.
Just wait until Felix dies. I will deal with you properly.
The ring is on fire. People are shouting wildly. Felix and Ryan ascend the high platform.
Jenny, your brother-in-law is so impressive. He can actually duel a grandmaster like Ryan.
Jenny's female classmate says with admiration. But Jenny looks worried because she knows Felix is someone who can't even hurt a fly. He usually only does chores. He can't fight. Ryan is a grandmaster after all.
Who are you?
Mr. Lester, my name is Sienna. I'm Felix's ex-wife. This Frank is my husband now. We came here today just to see how that dog Felix gets beaten to death by Mr. Ryan.
Sure, just to see Felix the dog beaten to death.
Lester's eyes shift. He points to the seat beside him.
Sit down.
Frank and Sienna feel flattered. They at once sit down beside Lester.
Well, these guys here might be useful for me someday. The enemy of his enemy is his friend.
Though Lester looks down on Frank and Sienna on the stage.
Kid, just tell me how you want to die.
Well, that's my line for you.
No idea where you get your confidence.
Ryan looks Felix up and down, eyes filled with disdain. As a grandmaster, he thinks Felix is just an internal force master at best. A grandmaster like him could probably kill Felix with one punch.
Ryan, you kidnapped my mother. She'd better be unharmed, or you'll die horribly.
Looking for death.
Ryan roars in anger. No more chit-chat. He strikes out at Felix with a palm strike. It is very powerful with fierce winds scraping the skin painfully. Felix doesn't dodge.
Why isn't Felix dodging?
Brian shakes his head.
He's so arrogant. Under Ryan's palm strike, he'll be injured badly.
Mr. Ridge, you must step in to save Felix later.
Relax.
Sharon frowns slightly.
Felix is way too arrogant, but this is fine. Losing to Ryan will make him face reality.
Their engagement was cancelled, and she gave him her family's 10 billion. She has nothing to do with Felix now.
Haha, that idiot Felix isn't even dodging. He thinks he's so amazing.
Frank and Sienna are beyond excited. They seem to see Felix turning into a pulp under Ryan's palm strike.
Kill him.
Marina also cheers him on from the side. She was slapped by Felix. Now she wishes he would be crushed to death by Ryan's slap. However, something unexpected happens. They see Ryan's palm strike land on Felix. A faint light flickers over Felix's body. Felix's body is pushed back 3 steps, but he is unharmed. It stuns everyone. Even Ryan's expression turns serious.
What's going on? When did Felix become so powerful?
It must be sheer luck. Mr. Ryan is a grandmaster. He was just holding back earlier.
Mr. Shaw wants to toy with him until he's in despair.
Marina laughs heartily, but Frank can't help frowning.
I have a bad feeling.
Lester's expression also darkens.
So Felix has some skills, but can he beat a Grandmaster?
Wow, Jenny. He is really awesome. He even withstood a Grandmaster's palm strike.
Jenny's classmate says, excitedly. Jenny is also stunned.
Isn't Felix only good for doing housework? When did he become so strong?
But it makes her breathe a sigh of relief.
Since Felix can fight, he won't be beaten to death by Ryan in public.
In fact, this duel already had a death wave assigned. If one side dies, the other isn't liable. The authorities can't intervene.
You've got skills, kid.
Ryan narrows his eyes. He begins to scrutinize Felix. Felix smiles.
If this is all you've got, I suggest you roll off the stage.
Ryan's expression changes. As the Shaw family's head and Grandmaster, when was he ever insulted like this?
Kid, don't get cocky. I only use 30% of my power.
Oh, is that so? Hope you use full strength.
Ryan lets out a loud shout. Then he strikes. Ryan's fist reveals a faint dragon shadow and roars.
The Dragon Fist. I didn't expect Ryan to use it so quickly.
Brian's expression turns grave. He prepares himself, ready to save Felix at any moment. But before Brian could act, he becomes utterly astonished. Renata, Sharon and others are also dumbfounded. Just as Ryan's fist is about to hit Felix's face, they see Felix throw a powerful punch. This punch has no fancy moves, just an ordinary punch. A faint spiritual light flickers on Felix's fist. Felix's fist slams into Ryan's fist. In an instant, it can be seen Ryan's entire arm erupts. Then his body is sent flying over 10 meters away. He lands heavily on stage, letting out a sharp scream. Trembling, he loses the will to fight. The entire venue falls silent. A moment later, a wave of discussion erupts on the scene.
Well, just who is this Felix? Just threw one punch. Is he really just a kept man? How is this possible? Seen a kept man knock out a Grandmaster?
He's actually a true master.
Everyone's in an uproar. Sienna, Frank, and others are scared.
It's impossible. That idiot must have used a trick.
Felix becoming so powerful is something she couldn't accept. Because in Sienna's eyes, Felix should be nothing but a lapdog groveling at her feet. Lester roars and charges towards the fighting ring. Felix plants his foot on Ryan's face, looking down on him from above.
This is a Grandmaster?
You.
Ryan feels humiliated.
As Shaw family head and Elmwood Grandmaster, have I ever been trampled?
Let my father go now.
Lester storms on stage angrily. Felix slaps Lester, sending him flying. The scene leaves everyone in shock. Even Sharon is stunned.
In a short time, has Felix become this powerful?
Renata, however, is thrilled.
Sharon, did you see? I told you Felix wouldn't disappoint me.
Sharon has a mixed look. For a moment, she wonders if breaking off the engagement with Felix was a mistake.
Felix, you rascal! My father has conceded. Why aren't you letting him go?
Where is my mom?
Felix asks expressionlessly.
You let go of my dad, and I'll release her.
Felix gives him a cold glance.
You can't bargain with me. Quickly bring my mom here. If my mom gets hurt, I'll kill Ryan.
While speaking, Felix presses down hard.
Lester, just do what he says now.
Resentful, Lester calls immediately. Soon, someone brings Susan.
Mom!
Felix runs over and holds Susan in his arms tightly.
Mom, you okay?
I'm fine. What on earth is going on?
Susan asks, looking bewildered.
Mom, I'll explain later.
Felix kicks Ryan and sends him flying. He breaks Ryan's other arm with a kick. His face darkens, he says.
Ryan, don't ever provoke me again, or I'll make the Shaw family vanish from Elmwood.
After saying that, Felix leaves the place with Susan. Lester's face darkens like a storm cloud.
Take me to the hospital.
Sure, Dad.
Felix makes a name. His name spreads throughout River City and even reaches Elmwood. But Felix cares little for such empty fame. From this, he realizes one thing. His mother needs his protection. So, he takes Susan to live in the Bayview Villa and has Chapman protect her around the clock.
Felix, how can you afford such a nice house? You didn't do anything illegal, did you?
Seeing Felix living in such a large, luxurious house, Susan voices her concerns.
Mom, this is my classmate's house. He lives abroad now. I live here temporarily.
Susan then sighs in relief.
Oh, that's fine then. But we can't live in someone else's house forever. Maybe I should go back to the slums.
She is simply used to a hard life. Living in such a nice place felt unnatural.
Mom, just stay here for now. Ask Chapman for anything. I don't want you to face danger again.
Susan was terrified by the kidnap. Hearing this, Susan reluctantly nods.
I'll stay here for now. We'll see after some time.
At a villa pool in Water Manor, Sharon and Renata lounge on chairs by the pool.
I can't believe Felix defeated Ryan. Truly astonishing.
I told you Felix is no ordinary man. Sharon, why not join me in marrying him?
What are you saying?
Sharon is stunned. She glares at Renata.
What? You'll never get married. I don't want you to marry others. Then we won't be together anymore.
Sharon hesitates for a moment.
Should I tell Renata about Felix's other betrothal letters?
But seeing Renata's sweet expression, she dismisses the idea.
Look at you, Felix. How did you manage to charm Renata? That simple girl?
Sawyers.
Isn't Felix just a useless waste? How could he defeat Ryan? This can't be real.
After returning, Sienna still can't believe the facts.
Even if he defeated Ryan, he won't live long.
What? Why do you say that?
Sienna asks curiously. Think about it. The Shaw family is a behemoth in Elmwood. Ryan is the head of the Shaw family. Felix, that reckless fool, broke both of Ryan's arms. The Shaws won't let him off.
Sienna is utterly stunned.
However, Felix, that thug, is stronger. Even grandmasters are no match for him.
You need to know, in the eyes of those great families, that's nothing. Above grandmaster is great grandmaster. That is the existence truly above the common masses. The Shaw family has many great grandmasters. If such a master acts, Felix is definitely doomed.
Honey, I understand now. Oh, right. Mr. Shaw was injured. Let's visit him at the hospital. Maybe the Shaw family will favor us because of this.
Sienna is exclaiming.
Sure, let's visit Mr. Shaw at the hospital.
Frank says to her, at First People's Hospital.
Dad, how are you?
Lester looks at Ryan on the bed. Ryan's both arms are in a cast. Ryan's face is extremely grim. He has completely lost face today. And all of this is because of Felix.
I'm fine.
Dad, what now? Felix can handle a grandmaster?
Lester asks him.
Is Mr. Rowe out?
Ryan asked.
I've already asked. Mr. Rowe is still in seclusion?
Lester shakes his head.
Wait for Mr. Rowe to handle Felix.
Ryan grits his teeth.
Must kill him.
Right now, Ryan truly hates Felix to the core. He suffered humiliation in public. How could he possibly let Felix go? At this moment, Lester's phone rings. His expression changes. He quickly hangs up the phone.
Lester, what happened?
Ryan asks with a frown.
Dad, the Jones family targets us. It must be Renata. She ordered our company's acquisition in Elmwood and River City. Now we're facing bankruptcy.
Lester replies.
What?
Ryan's face turns ice cold in shock. Then he dials Renata's number.
Miss Jones, why are you targeting our family?
Ryan, I warned you not to touch Felix. You took his mom. Your Shaw family is despicable. You'd better watch out.
Renata finishes speaking and hangs up the phone.
Unbelievable.
What do we do now?
Lester is also anxious. The Jones family influences Elmwood and Samara. Suppressing our Shaw family is the easiest thing for them.
It seems I have to go to Elmwood. Nathan, the chairman of Blossom Bank, is my friend. I should be able to get a loan from him. As long as we get a 10 to billion loan, we can still come back.
Disregarding the pain in his body, Ryan goes to Elmwood. At the same time, at the Bayview Villa, Felix just finishes dinner.
Mr. Lin, I heard about what happened. Incredible. You even defeated Ryan.
Harold is giving Felix a thumbs up.
What's up then?
Mr. Lin, remember the vitality pills you gave me? With total 50 pills. I sold each for 500,000. Altogether, I sold them for 25 million. It is amazing. It not only makes you feel refreshed, but also full of energy. Those celebrities and tycoons are now scrambling to get them.
Felix is not surprised. The efficacy of the pills is much better than other health supplements on the market.
This card holds the 25 million made.
Harold hands a bank card to Felix. Felix takes it, thinks about it, and says,
I plan to give you 2 million as hard-earned fee, but I guess you wouldn't care. Well, you'll be the agent for vitality pills. You'll get a 10% commission, but the price per pill will be raised to 1 million. You'll help me find herbs.
Harold is overjoyed.
Mr. Lin, rest assured, I will definitely do well. Oh, how about we open a company dedicated to mass-producing vitality pills? With the advantage of pills, we can monopolize the entire health supplement industry in River City, or even Elmwood.
Felix is taken aback. He looks at Harold appreciatively.
You actually have some business sense. You set up the company. As for the money, tell me. I want to build the largest one in River City or Elmwood. Ideally, we should acquire all other companies in River City. Acquiring health companies is to let us monopolize the health market. Pharmaceutical ones are for the supply of herbs. Money is not a problem.
Felix thinks it through. Dating Renata needs more than power.
He also needs his own industry network. This is why wealthy people can make martial artists serve them. Having one's own industry and wealth is the foundation of an influential family.
I'll go and set it up right away.
The next day, Harold calls Felix.
Mr. Lin, I've contacted all the health supplement and pharmaceutical companies in River City. There are over 2,000 health supplement companies, and pharmaceutical companies number over 3,000. To acquire all these, the total cost will be at least 20 billion.
20 billion?
Felix is nearly startled by the figure.
What he got from Sharon is only 10 billion. You're not lying, are you?
Mr. Lin, I wouldn't dare.
Let's go to Elmwood now.
To Elmwood?
Harold is puzzled.
Mr. Lin, what's for?
You'll know then.
Harold drives over to pick up Felix. Chapman doesn't come. His main duty now is to protect Susan.